that preyed on this group of adventurers. They all seemed to be turning for the better. The werewolves showed just how dangerous of an enemy they could be. As a brutal blow to Guide sent him reeling and being knocked unconscious, his will was not strong enough to stabilize himself as he drifted from the mortal plane and into the unknown. With rage in your hearts, you did not allow any of the remaining werewolves to escape, hunting them down as they tried to even swim away. As the adrenaline and anger subsided, you all stood around the now cooling body of Guide, brainstorming what was there to do, so far from any help. While you contemplated, Guide found himself not alone. As a strange voice echoed through the eternal void he found himself in. They angrily berated Guide on how stupid enough they were to get themselves killed, and explained that in his death they too would perish. Then they gave Guide a choice. Allow them to help in exchange for not being ignored. A deal too hard not to take. With that, Guide returned to you all slightly changed, the holy symbol around his neck now fused and crystallized in his torso. As relief washed over the party, curiosity also. They found that they were also curious on his new transformation and on how he could return. But that was from another day. You then met your mysterious stranger as she introduced herself as Esmeralda, an ally in these lands, it would seem. She explained that she was looking for her mentor, and as he would be the only one to know how to defeat the lords of these lands. She gave you some details about Barovia to provide possible aid in your journey, along with information on an individual that she had saved in the woods, one that you know well. With all that being said, you awake now, refreshed from yesterday's fight and with a plan in mind. As you all awaken to the kind of dim light that kind of pours out over the land of Barovia, it is a gloomy day. I need somebody to roll me for weather.
Not it.
D1 hundo.
Oh yeah, that's got to be good.
51.
It's got to be like a peaceful
51
every day.
It is, as you kind of look out over the landscape, there's a light fog that kind of hangs in the air, but no rain, thankfully. It's just a lightly foggy day. A little difficult to see, but not better than nothing.
We had discussed the idea of going to Kresk first. Can someone remind me? My memory isn't so great of our last discussion before.
At the end, I think it was something about he just said her name.
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda, thank you. Saying that we probably wouldn't be allowed entry into Kresk because they were like wary of newcomers, and we had, I believe, 4 of us that were infected with the werewolf like curse.
Mm-hmm.
I can only heal 2 people per day, so we have time because it's going to take us a couple days to get there. But I can't do that, and I don't think speak with the undead, like speak with dead, that we wanted to do on the head. I don't think that's a ritual. I'm checking right now.
Well, one of those things is priority, certainly. We don't have to talk to the head anytime soon. We have that option anytime. Kresk, the reason we were going is because we have, the card reading. I think Esmeralda led us that direction. Potentially the abbot for card number 3. And then I think we were checking for safety for Irina. Pull us away from the castle, we'll protect the church or abbey. So that was our reasoning. We still have the Wizards of the Winery to attend to and finish their quest and return back to Vallaki with them. But given that we've traveled a few days now, I don't know that we have time to do both, which raises our next question, which is where are we going? We can go to Kresk, but like Irina said, we might be, not Irina, as Robert said, we might be turned away. Now, mind you, we are different individuals. I'm sure we could talk our way into town. We're not just, we're not from here. We're not just passing through. Or we could skip that entirely for now and head south to the winery. But then in that event, we potentially missed out on a card reading or have to come back up this way for Kresk. And we never find out if the abbey's a safe place for Irina, which is, again, part of our goal. So we kind of have to decide what is most important at this point.
So the thing with the winery is also we're going there for the people that own the tavern in Vallaki, the Martikovs. They hadn't gotten their shipment or something similar to that, and they haven't gotten any word about what's going on.
Yes, we're checking on the safety. of the people there. So
I'm not sure
precedence.
how they are, but how Irene's been handling herself decently when we get into scuffles, correct?
You've been on herself all right. Yeah.
I imagine any scuffle we get into that's not Count Vod Chocula, I imagine she can deal with. So do we think Strahd's gonna get and intercept us in between Wizards and Vallaki if we go to the Wizards of the Winery?
That's a good point. I don't think we have to go to Kresk solely to get Irina to safety, because I'm of the opinion that Kresk probably wouldn't provide safety any more than Vallaki did once we consecrated the church. So that's not why. But really, the card reading, which I was a skeptic of at first, but after all of this, I've since changed my mind. Esmeralda seems to think that Light of the White Sun, Weapon of Vengeance, Sword of Sunlight, all that is saying something about the Abbey. It's a very strong reason to go to Kresk. And even if we don't go now, we do Wizards of the Winery now, we'll have to come back later, I'm imagining. So I suppose the question is what's more important now? What takes precedence? What should we do first? Because we'll have to probably do it all the way back to Vallaki, 2, 3, maybe 4 days, and then back out again.
I believe I'm quite conflicted because one benefits us and one benefits an ally. So, I feel that maybe honoring this small quest to check the Wizards of the Winery is the only thing on a timeline that others are relying on us to meet.
The gentleman is not afraid to put himself second. I don't mind going to the Wizards of the Winery first, putting the Kresk on hold. And I mean, I suppose we don't have a timeline for escaping this place. We are stuck here, unfortunately.
The only other timeline I think of is I don't think we can hit both and make it back to Vallaki for the festival.
Well, seeing how we potentially might be turned away from Kresk, we might as well go to the Wizards of the Wine, see what that's about, and if it's quick, in and out, whatever happens there, if we have time, of course, we could go to the Village of Kresk, and in worst case, no time, we get back to Vallaki. So I suppose we lose nothing by going to the Village of the Winery, potentially lose time going to the Village of Kresk. So I'm with a vote for the Winery. I don't speak for the group.
I'd vote for the Winery also.
I'll also vote for the Winery.
We learned that Casimir is here, I believe. I think more toward the west. Potentially run into him on the road out of here, hopefully. What else? There was something
I
else.
also didn't think about that. I assume you want to try to find him, Vernon.
I must, yes. I can ask you all to spend time on the road in this place, but I have to at least spend a little bit of my free time looking for him, at least in some capacity.
It's not like you're pulling our leg here. He did help us in the mansion.
Right.
Where do you think he would have gone? Do you have any, like... You grew up with him, I suppose.
Yes. If he's here for the same reasons that we are here, as in he was pulled here by Strahd and is seeking to leave, he's probably doing the same thing we're doing, gathering resources to then take on a vampire lord. What that means for him, I don't know. If he has the same information we do, Kresk might be where he went, maybe, if he has the card reading and knows something. But one thing I do trust is he can handle himself, if worse comes to worse. We don't have to throw ourselves to danger simply to happen upon him. He's a very capable man, I assure you.
Right?
Yeah, he's missing an arm from what we understood, yes. Speaking of, Esmeralda told us that. Is she, I don't know if she's in the room, DM, is she coming with us?
Yes. She's not saying it.
Esmeralda, are you, I don't know what business you have. I think you mentioned last time a little bit.
I'm sorry, you said Esmeralda?
Yes.
No, she's not going with you. She has her own business to attend to. She's looking for her mentor.
Got you, yes. Also something we're doing, we'll say passively, for the most part, looking for this, what was the name again?
Rudolph Van Richten?
Van Richten, yes. Looking for Van Richten. Old man, I think was the description.
Old man, glasses, though old, spunky.
Sure. Spirited,
for sure.
Someone called me an old man, in truth. At any rate, it seems, well, I want to hear from everyone, I suppose. Khan and the lot. So we're going to the winery. Is that what everyone's okay with?
Yeah.
We get wine for Strahd. That's why we're out here, right?
Right, yes. To stick to the plan. We're only getting wine to go to the castle, inevitably. Big wink. Let's do that then. No need to waste time or daylight. Make sure we're prepared here. Tend to your wounds, and I don't know if Esmeralda has anything to part with that we could take for our journey, but we are leaving. If we're all in accord.
How about that animated suit of armor? Can you take that with you?
Yeah, that's his. It's to his what's it called? To his
I
voice.
spent some time with it. Yes. He will follow along. I haven't quite named they, whatever they wish to be. I've not quite named them yet. Suppose it will happen upon me, but not a name for us either. We still have to figure that out as well. We've been traveling together for some time. We'll take it along. And we'll see how it does on the road.
Okay.
So, out of character, would we have had a discussion about who was possibly getting this lycanthropy ridded from their system, or are we just going to start running without?
How many of us were afflicted? I forget.
Four.
Four of you.
4, and he can do 2 a day. It's like 2 days to wither the wine. I mean, whoever wants to go first, but he's going to get us all, hopefully.
We're at level 5, right?
I'm
are level 5.
Yeah.
I'll go second.
He's just fucking hanging.
My wound's not so bad. I'll go second. I don't feel any primal urges. I don't mind waiting. Not too long, just a day, but I don't mind waiting to go second.
Okay. So who?
It was Guide, Vernon, Nissa?
No.
And Karn.
Karn.
So
I don't think Trevor, Babushka, maybe.
I think Babushka.
maybe it was Babushka.
No, I didn't get bit.
I have Karn, Irina, Vernon, Guide.
Irina.
Irina.
Well, that takes precedence. Make sure Steve gets to the first day of fall.
So,
I'd say Guide and Irina.
yeah, waking up, I'm going to, what was it? Was it remove curse?
Yes, remove curse.
Yeah,
Esmeralda said it was a curse of lycanthropy. We're hoping that works. I suppose we don't know. I don't imagine you've tried this before. We are in truth hoping.
So, because I'm the one that can remove everyone's curse, he's going to spend the first spell slot and cast remove curse on himself to remove the lycanthropy.
Okay. As you kind of clutch, no longer clutching the holy symbol, but kind of like placing your hand on that crystallized form, you feel it radiate that power, and it cleanses that energy, that black, like, necrotic veins that come from that bite from your neck, kind of slowly being zapped away and seeping into that, like a black pool that kind of like jettisons out and just kind of lands onto the ground, kind of seeping. It almost seems alive for a moment. This like thick blood that kind of pools out onto the floor seems to like wiggle and thrive and then just dissipates. Y'all are lucky y'all were able to kill that fucking what's it called? That alpha, bro. Because that shit would not have worked. That shit would not have worked if you didn't.
Not a luck to it.
And then after
fair.
that, ladies first, I will cast remove curse on Irene.
Okay. Same thing. The black veins kind of forming on her, like on her arm where she got bit, kind of absorbing into the upper portions of that scar and kind of seeping out. The blood thrives and wiggles, but dissipates.
Let's go. It seems to be working, Guide, right? In some capacity?
I feel better, and I just pulled venom out of my chest, so...
Right. Okay. Irina, you feel fine?
Yes, much better.
Hold it.
Cool
We
to
press
see
on.
what you want to look like when you turn into a werewolf there, God.
Could have been cool. Could have been really cool, actually. Good point.
I would be interested to see, maybe just for like scientific purposes.
I would pay to see that.
Well, next time we might have another opportunity.
At your health's expense. I would not.
I don't imagine it will be the only chance we have to turn into werewolves. We might have more opportunities later, so we'll keep that in the
That was
back.
just treated as a joke now? I see. Okay. That's fine.
Whoa!
Unlucky. Well, let's make headway then for the day. Well, Esmeralda, thank you for hosting us.
About a half hour before we leave, I'm going to ritually cast Find Steed.
Okay. All right.
What a guy. What a guy. We'll thank Esmeralda DM, and if she has that for us, we're gonna fucking get that the fuck out of it. You gotta get moving.
Okay. Sounds good. Let me just make sure I'm situated here. Okay, so you ritually cast Find Seed, saying your goodbyes to Esmeralda. She kind of like is tucking some stuff into her pack, kind of setting up for the day. You gotta make your way down the elevator shaft out into the foggy Barovia. You realize as you're kind of stepping down below, not at a higher vantage point from the tower, as you step below, the fog isn't super dense, but you can notice after about maybe 30-45 feet out, it becomes pretty hard to discern any shapes and sounds. So it's going to be a little rougher on your journey. So you have to be more aware. So realistically what it is you're going to have disadvantage on perception checks out of 30 feet. And some other stuff too. But ritually casting Find Steed. Sure, yeah. What do we got here?
Music's busting, DM. I like it.
Thank you. So it takes you about 10 minutes, so actually 20 minutes, so it takes you some time to ritually cast it. But after a while, I mean, do you have a specific thing you want to talk about? Do you have any specifics, Trevor?
It's no greater steed yet, right? It's just a steed?
No, just a steed.
No,
but it's still a spiritual form.
Yeah, it's in the form of a war horse.
Okay. So as you kind of complete your incantation, this kind of plume of black feathers kind of exploding from the the mist and form, and you see this like jet black, like that almost the coat of this horse like shines like a mirror as this jet black horse that with like plumes out of raven feather kind of forms this kind of spiritual form. And you see it kind of clips and clops and kind of whinnies towards Trevor. And you have a steed, sir. An intelligent steed.
Yeah, he speaks common. Well, he doesn't speak common. He
I'll say
understands common.
Yep, understands
You've been
common.
holding out on us, Trevor.
Huh?
You've been holding out on us. Can you make one for everyone? I'm actually pretty good with horses, in truth.
No, I cannot make one for everyone. I can only do it once. And his name is Karnax.
Karnax. It's a powerful name.
You can speak to him in common, and he will understand you. So if you need to issue him commands like, hey, carry somebody out of battle or whatever, he has the intelligence to understand very simple commands.
And you kind of see the horse kind of looking at the conversation like he's a part of it, and just kind of nodding his head, understanding.
Karnax, yeah. This is Nissa and Morel, and I introduce him to everybody. Listen to them. Listen to me first, and you can listen to them if they tell you to do something. Please do.
And like stamps his hoof twice to like indicate that he understands. Kind of like knocks his head.
Pet Karnax, beautiful creature, Trevor. Very nice.
Okay.
Trevor.
So with that, yes. Okay. Continue.
Hold on, Trevor. You are telling everyone that this is now your horse. This is a new party member, essentially, right?
Oh God!
It is. It is a creature drawn from the celestial realm in the form of a war horse. It is not truly a mortal creature. If it was to be killed and died, it wouldn't leave a body. It would dissipate into celestial energy, and that would be the end of it until I can complete the ritual to resummon him.
Okay, cool. So Babushka is going to see this magnificent horse after Trevor explains that the horse understands common. It's going to go up to the horse, hold out her hand, hold out two hands, and in one hand have a turnip and the other one have a potato, and go, Karnak, choose, potato or turnip. Which do you prefer?
Karnak kind of like turns towards Trevor and just kind of like looks at him with the eyes of like, and you both kind of realize Karnak doesn't eat, like does not need to consume sustenance, does not need nutrition. It just kind of looks Kind of looks back.
He's not a real horse. He doesn't really eat or breathe or drink water. He just exists.
No,
And I'll
that,
telepathically command Karnak go for the vodka bottle in his back pocket.
And then Karnak kind of like looks towards you, Babushka, and like kind of like pushes their nose like kind of past the food and kind of like uses their lips to kind of like move the pouch on your side to try to get at this like bottle that's on your side.
So I'm gonna look. The potato is just a very good choice. I like this horse, Trevor. It is a good horse. It is a smart and intelligent horse.
Yes. A horse after your own heart. Okay, then. Let's move on. Let's get some daylight while we have it, at least.
All right. So as you guys begin to move and march through the lands of Barovia once more, knowing that it's going to take 2 days to get to the Wizards of the Wine, knowing that you will need to rest in the forest for one of those nights. As a note, you're heading to... I'm sorry, I forgot. I was doing something else. Kresk or Wizards of the Wine? Which one are you heading to? You're heading to the Wizards of the Wine. Okay, locking it in. All right. With journey in hand, you begin your march southwards towards the main road through the kind of like muddied like pathway that is this forest currently. As you continue, you start your marching journey. The fog being kind of annoying. Not really knowing what's ahead of you or what's behind you. A mere 5-minute walk away from the tower, you can't even see it in the distance anymore. It's just that white mist, white fog. Kind of this uneasy setting in of what could be around these lands. Knowing good and well that nothing good, realistically. But you continue your journey. I need somebody to roll me a d20 as you make your first half of your journey through the wood.
Definitely not it. Not it.
15. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Why you say no crap, Pete?
Isabel didn't have any of those extra silver stabby stab things.
Wow.
Did she?
Yeah, that's a good question before I throw that book, actually.
Yeah.
That's right, you fuckers through shit, didn't you?
I spent a whole fucking battle getting my ass whooped with nothing. I couldn't do nothing to him the whole time.
Yeah, we're swinging with necklaces. That's how bad it was. We're punching motherfuckers with a necklace. But there were no... She has her own silvered sword. It's hers. That's all she has.
Put it on the shopping list. We need silver quickly, as much as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have, Karn, do you have any weapons? Do you have any weapons on your person at all? Because I should have a dagger here somewhere, and then she'll probably, pull out just like it almost looks like a fillet knife or like a fishing knife, if he wants it.
I mean, I got Tony and I got fucking Frank.
Tony and Frank.
Well,
You guys
Tony
want
and Frank.
pizzeria somewhere, bro, 100%.
if Tony or Frank would like a friend, I can give you this for now. What is this music?
Bro,
This shit is goofy as hell. I'm sorry. It was heat for a little bit, but then I don't know what the fuck this is.
Like the background is repeating, and it's like Scooby-Doo time. Like we're just walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, very Scooby-Doo.
My brain immediately went to, what was that? So if Karn wants it, I somehow have 2 daggers and my little baby javelin
No,
thing.
I got weapons.
Oh.
They just don't do shit to werewolves.
Oh, I understand. My mistake. And then she just goes, okay, puts it back.
We should split up and look for clues.
Yeah, I think during that fight, or while we were walking, I think Morel would try to dig around in her little bag for I have I think a 4-foot chain necklace that it's like offensively long. I think she'll take that out and wrap it around her and actually like wear it, because now she's like, oh, okay.
4-foot chain
Yeah,
necklace.
It was
around
one
your
of the
neck.
things that I was like, okay, I get the pile of chains.
Fair enough.
That's Cuban links. That's all
Yeah.
That's gangster as fuck.
I don't know.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
what
Hey.
I
Cuban
think.
links,
It's my
bro.
thing. I have 4 feet.
Turning into a whip. That's nothing.
Yeah.
Two
So-
chains in a row.
2 Chainz Morel. As you make your way through this kind of like dense bit of forest, like this very narrowed pathway, the fog obscuring most of what's deeper into the wooded areas. But making your way for a time, you spend a good few hours just to get out of this area. But you finally make it to the crossroads, leading left and right, knowing that right is the way to go. You notice, like, as you continue forward for a bit, the fog reveals something like off to the side, and it looks to be like a humanoid form. They're just standing still. As you continue to march just a little bit, it just comes within view. You just see the what is it called?
Silhouette?
Silhouette, yes. The silhouette, yeah. The silhouette of the humanoid form, but standing perfectly still. It seems to be almost kind of like standing, just like waiting. Like its hands are up and just kind of like waiting.
That's fucking sketch. All right, I'm gonna draw my bow only because his hands are up.
Okay.
I'm your average American cop. I'm like, put your hands up. My bow's up. I'm gonna shoot anyway.
Bow's already out.
We'll
So is
approach.
it sort of like
I'll approach.
they're just on the edge of like the fog of war kind of thing?
Yeah, just on the edge. You're about 30, I'll say 35 feet away. So you have time to do whatever you want to do. But looking at this
Straight,
Like, oh, sorry. Go ahead, Pete.
I was gonna stay straight in front of us or off to the side of the road.
it's like, so like if you're looking straight ahead, you have the path in front of you. It's just to the side, just like right at the edge of the wooded area.
Like not in our way, but just he's
Not in
there,
your way,
like,
no, but he's just there. Yeah.
So well, we all see it. Let's approach slowly, cautiously. Maybe not all at once. Actually, I can go ahead.
Cool, we
Yeah.
just-
Go,
Maybe-
go. Yes, I'll go ahead.
Edge of fog
Wow,
of war
guy,
is
just saying,
how many
okay.
feet?
About 35 feet.
Yeah, might it be worth our time to not split up
Yeah, bring it
after
down
the
to,
event we had last night?
3, please.
Maybe we just call
Sure.
to them.
We could. I hate for all of us to walk into something rough, but you're right. As strength in numbers. Let's just approach. We'll approach. More of us than there are of him.
I will hold my action the instant he acts squirrely. I will cast Hold Person.
Looking for a squirrely reaction.
I'm gonna. He's kind of
He starts
behind
nibbling off the
like
acorns, and we'll
Trevor,
get him locked
and
down.
he's like kind of like under, like kind of hiding behind Trevor, trying to keep his like him casting a spell a little discreet. And like as we approach, he's kind of like looking. If he jumps or reaches for something, he's throwing out a spell.
Okay, so understand. So the interesting thing with like holding a spell is that you
Yeah.
cast the spell and prime it, and if you don't release in 6 seconds, the spell just dissipates.
Essentially, you can't ready for like combat before
Yeah.
there's combat. Really,
Yeah, with spells it's harder. Like I could say I ready my weapon, but when I counter, like you can't really ready outside of combat,
yeah.
Okay.
especially spells, because like it literally the spell dissipates. And
Essentially, don't cast a spell yet, guy.
Yeah.
Just in
Well, then
case.
guy will make
that
his
is what I'm-
feeling known.
that's what I'm
as,
dialing
This
in,
guy
yeah.
is sketch, and I don't like him.
Hell yeah.
Out here
Is
on
that-
his own.
Is guy's focus his chest now, like where that thing's melded to his form?
yeah, so his holy symbol is that chest piece. That,
Okay, I
like,
just didn't know
plate.
if it was. It's a part of him
Yeah,
now, right?
it's a part of him now. Yeah.
Before we
Yeah.
approach, actually, can I make a perception check to discern any like?
Yes.
Distinct
Actually, you
features.
don't need to. Looking at your passive perceptions, but as you guys approach, this is what you see. As you guys approach, not more than 30 feet, at the 30-foot marker, you can notice this as it kind of comes into view a little better outside of the fog. You see a scarecrow. This scarecrow, its sackcloth eyes and rhyscus are ripe with malevolence, and its gut you see kind of like is like a little bit ripped open. The stitching has been like worn away, and you see that it's stuffed with dead ravens.
Oh shit.
And its fingers are these long rusted knives, as it has.
Yeah, I'm skipping the middleman, DM. I'm skipping the middleman.
Look
Yeah.
at the map. We're not
It's
near
a,
any arms,
that's
are
how
we?
That is an odd place for a scarecrow, considering there's no fields here to
I was gonna
be
say.
guarded.
And it kind of, as you all are kind of like talking, and it's like an odd stuffing and odd things, it kind of like turns towards you.
Yeah,
You hear like this crunching of metal and wood as it just kind of looks and kind of like leans in. Its arms kind of draw slack, and
Oh
Yep.
no.
he just needs a brain. He just needs a brain.
I need everybody to roll initiative.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm way ahead of the curve here.
None of us
I gotta be
scarecrow.
honest. I gotta be honest. This guy said knives for fingers. Okay, cool. I got you. I got you.
Yep, we're dialed in.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably
no,
see
no,
guys
it's-
with fingers like, oh, this ain't gonna fucking come out of
You're
it.
like, no. Hey, maybe
But
it
creepers,
maybe
creepers,
Yeah,
something.
you just said carrot nose, bro. You said carrot nose. I wouldn't have rolled shit. You said knives for fingers. I'm rolling.
Yep.
Dead birds in his belly. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll. That's a roll.
Gross. 11.
All right.
I don't like scarecrows moving. I don't think
Man,
that's pretty. I don't think that's
you know,
cool.
we
That's
got a
not very
pretty good
cool.
split. We got somebody in the middle, somebody at the top, and a bunch at the end.
All right, let's pull this here. You guys put yourselves on the map. Put you right
Yeah.
here.
That's for you. Okay, we're coming from this side.
Yeah, coming from the side.
Okay.
It's like this edge in the road.
Am I able to? Ooh, I am able to drag and drop my boy.
I hope so. Yeah, the animated armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we'd all be like in tandem. How? You said 30 feet?
Yeah, about 30 feet. If you go to your handout area, you should be able to click. It should say PCs. If you open that up, you should be able to see your thing. If you click and hold Trevor Belmont and drag it out. So the name, not the like little tab. So you can hold the name. Yeah.
We're at this intersection.
Yeah. So this is the intersection you're at. You're where Vern is. So it's on this side. No, on this side. You were right, Vern. Moving over. So you're coming. Yeah.
Like 30 feet. So kind of where I'm at.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, I want to see more things under this boss fight tab, bro, is what I want to see. That's what I'm excited for.
Be careful with that wish,
I'm
man.
excited for that. That's what I'm excited for.
The boss fight.
Be careful with that wish, man.
Bro, what
That's a crazy wish.
This is a creature. That's crazy. It has like, I don't know what you have on your side, Chris, but like maybe it's a new update. I have like things up here. Like for
What?
this, click this to roll the creature's initiative.
Oh yeah. So that's part of like the like the
Oh yeah, if I
game.
click its token, I have like.
If you click a token, you have all of it, so you don't have to open up its handout or anything.
Oh, that's
You can just click. It's good, bro. It's good.
I did roll
It's-
one, but that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Okay, so let's pull out the initiative. Boom. Let's add everybody in here. Turns. He already got his. Boom. Animated armor is already in. Alright. Vern, what you got here?
22.
22. Nissa, I got you at 7. Guy 13. Morel 5. Babushka 6. Let me get my scarecrow in here. Let me add his initiative.
Nice. Just the one. Nice.
That's
Nice.
it, baby. That's it.
Just the one. Just the one.
Okay, descending.
Yep. The one. Yeah, this is a crazy song to have in your combat playlist, by the way.
Hey,
That's insanity.
Pretty good one.
Like the Valkyries, what's it called? Like,
Yeah, Flight of the Valkyries, I
yeah,
believe.
that's insanity. Put your combat playlist. You guys are about to die.
So, as you notice that, like the scarecrow kind of cawing, you notice that from the wooded area, these kind of scarecrows that were blending in kind of with the tree line, hard outside to view with the fog, you notice that there are 5 total scarecrows.
Well, not just the one. There's 5.
Not just the one, no. Not just the one. But, let us begin. So, field of view is limited to 30 feet, as a note probably won't make any difference in this encounter, but oh yeah, I forgot my girl. Hold up,
Yo, Irina. Would in an instance like with fog, much
Yes.
like driving a car, Would adding light make it even harder to see?
I wouldn't make it say it makes it harder, but it wouldn't benefit you in any way. Arena initiative. What she get? What she get? What she get?
Unless you
4.
Unless you knew where they were and put the light behind them, so it would show their shadow.
It's a shadow. I understand. Okay.
But in all reality, it's not going to help you very much. So, top of the round, Karn. You see these scarecrows, and they look very mischievous. They don't seem like good little guys.
They're not good little guys.
They're not good little guys. If you were wondering, they are in fact not good little guys.
Not good little guys.
Well, I mean, they all basically have the same description. Knives for fingers.
Yep, knives for fingers, dead ravens in their stomach.
Ravens. Dead ravens.
Yeah, so these very large birds, they're kind of like bloated bellies. Ravens are big birds, and they are like dead and deformed in different states of decay, and they almost seem like pouring out of this like unsewn belly.
Fucking disgusting. Karn is going to channel and pray to the blood god for his powers, and he's going to rage out.
All right.
Internal rage, just rage beyond rage.
Rage beyond rage.
And he's just going to go out the first one or the one that's closest to him.
Okay. Kind of running into the wood, full sending, kind of jumping over a couple of logs, and you kind of 2 daggers out, lunging into this thing.
Yeah. Not going for the ravens, trying to stab it more so. You know,
Yep.
like, I don't want to. Ravens freak me out. And just start stabbing him. So I will, do that. Reach down.
All right. Want me to hit?
Here. Normal, not advantage.
21 hit.
I know.
Sword goes sailing as you sink it deep into the chest of this creature. Give me some damage.
17 points of damage.
All right. So that is the Divine Fury is radiant, right?
8 of it is radiant.
Damn
8
right.
of it is radiant.
Just my rage.
Okay. So that's... So as you sink the rapier through the scarecrow, it almost goes through too easily as it kind of sinks through. And as you kind of pull it out, expecting that red crimson, it's just this like thick black, like decaying blood, like this gelatinous mess that kind of falls to the floor. And you notice as you pull it out, you don't do as much damage as you'd hope with your rapier, but the divine damage does burn through it.
What is up with everything around here not bleeding? I already used my bonus action to rage, so that'd be all.
Okay. Ending your turn, Lord Vernon Venator.
Of course. I'm going to, not to be showy, I'm going to pull out. No, that has gasoline in it. I'm not going to waste it. I was going to do talking shit. I said, fuck that. I'm not going to waste that shit. I'm going to use my bow and arrow, of course.
Yep.
I'm going to shoot the one. I suppose the guide is fighting.
Karn?
Khan is fighting.
Sure.
First.
That'll hit.
For 20.
Reduced to 10. As the arrow kind of farts purchase, it just kind of sinks in, but it doesn't seem like it takes that damage as you'd hope.
It never does. I'm going to fucking use my bonus action to make it my stalker strike.
Alright.
And do it again. Well, try to do it again.
That one will unfortunately miss. The fog being a little distance to you, it's kind of more difficult to see. As you fire in, it's literally just within your range of sight as you fire through. It's just a little harder to see. Miss.
Okay, I'll move to here. So Morel's about to take all these attacks on her own. Then my turn.
Alright, ending your turn. Guide, you're up. Trevor on deck.
I
can't bonus action a spell and then main action a spell. It has to be a cantrip, right?
Correct. Count
Okay.
2 level spell then a turn now. Unless you got action surge.
Yeah. I'm gonna for my
Yeah, don't
action,
turn it
I'll
off.
just cast.
I still
I'll
move
I'll step over here in the middle of everyone and cast Bless
yeah.
on Karn, Trevor, and Babushka.
Karn, Trevor, and Babushka. Karn, Trevor, and Babushka. Okay, easy enough. Bless is concentration. We'll pull out concentration. Use gentlemen are blessed currently. Karn, Babushka, Trevor. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna channel. Action. Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. Ending your turn, Trevor Belmont. Nissa, you're on deck.
Alrighty, so with my warhorse,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
That's a
going
good point. I gotta fucking pull out a warhorse here.
I'm going to charge this guy up here, directly north of me.
Okay.
Trampling
I'll get a
charge.
warhorse.
If the horse moves at least 20 feet straight towards a creature and then hits it with its hooves attack on the same turn, the targets must succeed on a DC 14 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay. Has the stats of warhorse.
Oh,
See
this is
certain
epic
both.
news on this combat. What's going on?
Okay. So I need to roll to hit with the warhorse. I thought I have a warhorse. I guess there's no warhorses in Barovia. Here, I think I can do this here. Warhorse. Warhorse skeleton.
Space 1d20 plus. Oh, there we go.
Should be +6. Yep. 10. 10 will just miss.
All right. So no goodies from the warhorse.
Unfortunately not.
So then, Trevor time. I'm gonna go ahead and longsword this guy. $19 armor class.
That one will hit. As the horse kind of runs over to trample, the scarecrow is able to move out of the way, but as it moves out of the way, it moves right into your sword as you swing across. 10 points of damage. Not doing as much as you'd hope, but still slashing across its like sackcloth skin.
So I get the sense that it is resisting some of the damage that I am inflicting.
Correct. It seems it's resisting non-magical damage. The second one, as it kind of slices across, the kind of weird like the weird form that it takes, it kind of, as you try to stab towards it, it's able to dodge out of the way. You just hear the sparks cling off of its metal claws.
Would a D4 even help?
It's a natural one, so it auto misses. It's the only thing.
Oh, it is red. You're right. You're right.
Right, I am going to. I wish I had thought of this before, but I am going to bonus action cast Magic Weapon.
Okay.
That'll do.
That's concentration, yeah?
Yes, this concentration.
Okay.
Since
Okay.
that spell only affects me, it also transfers to my warhorse. So now his attacks are all magical weapons.
No,
as well.
that is
That's
something.
sick. That's some stuff. That's some stuff. Yeah, you're right. Just gonna read that. Reese's steed. Additionally, so does mounted on your steed can make any spell you cast that targets only you. While mounted on your steed, you can make any spell you cast that targets only you, also target your steed. So yeah, steed also has magical hooves.
Like I couldn't do that with the bless because
Right.
I didn't cast it, and it does not only target me, so I can't bless my horse.
The magic weapon does work.
That works.
That does
Yep.
work.
Checks all the
I like
boxes. Let's go.
I like that. Okay, so you're concentrating. Your steed is also magically kind of, his hooves start to glow with his golden, kind of like almost, it's like sparkled night. Like it's like midnight black. His hooves kind of sparkle with starlight. But yeah, ending your turn, Trevor.
Yep.
Nissa Tupelo. You're up. Babushka on deck.
Okay. In this, so I can't see anything beyond 30 feet.
30 feet. Yeah.
But we have no idea that there's these cretins down here.
You can kind of hear them, but you don't see them currently.
But we can see, at least from my vantage point, I can see the ones that are attacking my friends and the one that popped
Oh,
out.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, kind of forgot that I probably couldn't see anybody. But this is 30 feet. 30, 25 feet. Sweet. So I would like to cast Ray of Frost on the first one that we saw, the really gross guy here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd like to spend a sorcery point to twin it, and I will cast the second one at the one that's closest to me being assaulted by Trevor.
Okay. So
it is
twinning spell.
Let me click the spell. Array of Frost. Will is it a 10 to hit?
10 will miss. Yeah, 10 to hit.
Plus 8. I just rolled really trash.
Mm-hmm.
There's one.
Shared.
Do they share it? If I twin it?
It's supposed to. I believe you're supposed to share it.
Yeah, I think they share.
But
it splits the.
Yeah, because it splits the spell, and that's like the one roll, and that splits into 2. I believe you're supposed to share it. But also, that's like not as fun. But I don't know. I'll see. It's not as fun. I think we did it all last campaign.
Yep.
Okay.
So I think we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. Yeah.
So 10 miss on both of them. I guess for Flare, Ray of Frost is probably just gonna look like a little white comet will shoot out of her hand, just like. Because I think she'll do a chromatic orb as a snowball if she does fire, but this one will look like a little white comet.
I like it.
So then, as a bonus action, I would like to hidden step my way out. See, I hear things. So would I have the wherewithal that if I hear an enemy in front of me and on the sides of me, I would have the wherewithal that if I backed up, I might be okay.
Yeah.
Might. So she'll hit step. Yeah, I hope.
You remember that, like, coming down this way, there was nothing behind us that was dangerous, so.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right? So she'll just make her way back here, give herself some distance. That's action, bonus action, movement. And then I guess she remains invisible until her next action. So, right? Is that how it works?
Yep.
How we play D&D?
Yep, that's how we play it.
Okay. That's my turn.
Alright, Babushka, you are up. Morel's on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna attempt to hit this thing.
Go for it. Want me to hit? That one will hit.
8 points of damage.
As your sword being a magical weapon, it does sink deep into the scarecrow, finding full purchase.
Second.
10.
Unfortunately, will miss, but you do have bless, so roll me a d4. I think you actually don't even roll it because the armor class is 11. All you need is to roll is 1. So the second one does hit.
9.
9 points of slashing. All right.
As a bonus action, I think I can bite, correct?
Can you?
I believe I can with the Dampier bite.
Yes. Let me just vampiric bite, simple weapon with your proficiency. It deals 1d4 when you're missing half. No, it's a simple weapon attack. It's a part of your action, yeah.
Okay, that is my turn.
Roll on his eyes. And remember that you do need to bite a creature, as you can kind of look at this thing. Not really a creature. It does not bleed it doesn't have the nourishment that you need. It will not satiate that hunger.
Got it. Okay, that's my turn.
All right, ending your turn, Morel.
She will turn to the one that's to the south that she can see. And she will, for her action, cast Shield Touch. And
Okay.
for this action, she'll cast Shillelagh on her magical bonking stick.
Okay.
That big bone comes there.
Magical bonking stick. Okay, hold on. Spells. Shield Touch. 14 hit.
14 will hit.
Okay.
In fact, it will hit.
9 points necrotic damage.
All right. Which one are you hitting? I'm sorry.
The one that is right here.
That one. You got it.
It's the only one I can see.
That will make all 9 points of damage.
Okay, so she'll magically imbue her stick, and it's glowing and wispy and all magical and stuff. And
Okay.
I don't think if I move, it might just be moved forward to try to see if I can see all three of these fuckers. Let me measure. Let's see. Broadcast hours, sure. Okay, so that one's 35, 35, 20. So if I moved, theoretically, here. Where's my measuring tool? I got a 25, a 25, and a 20. Okay, so I can see all three here. That'll be her movement. Action, bonus action. She's done.
All right. Ending your turn is Irina. Irina, what are you gonna do, Irina? She's gonna keep to defending herself. She wants to make sure that she does not put herself in a dangerous situation.
Give her a ranged weapon, bro.
Yeah, she got is a rapier, man. She needs a ranged weapon.
Give her a bow or some shit.
But she's just gonna ready an attack. If anything gets closer, she's going to attack it. It's gonna end her turn. Scarecrow's turn. All right. Scarecrows. Morel is kind of like circling around just to make sure, like keeping your eyes on all these creatures. You see one of the scarecrows as it kind of like clicks, in these little metallic ways. And then as you kind of like looking to see what they're gonna do, you hear one of them. And as you kind of turn, it's already on you. You hear the clitter clatter of metal as it like kind of scrapes across. It like moves so rapidly as it's right in front of you, and its eyes gazing as it sweeps its metallic claws across you. So this one's gonna move directly in front of you. Take 2 attack.
It's so gross.
I hate it.
First attack, 13 to hit.
Beats it.
8 points of slashing damage as it rakes across your chest. These kind of metallic claws bleeding sickly. You see the blood starts to like absorb into its claws. It doesn't even drip. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Here's what happened. Here's what happened.
Okay, you're good. As it sweeps across once, it like that just horrifying visage that it has, it sweeps up against you for a second attack. 16 to hit. I need 7 points of slashing damage. I need another wisdom saving throw.
Oh my goodness.
This is a lot, Chris. You're asking a lot of me.
I know.
Just so you don't feel that.
Scarecrows are not great, though.
It's gonna be a fucking lot. Oh my god.
Okay, you're good. 2 claws raking across. it's a scary situation, but you still kind of like stand strong.
Okay, cool.
The second one does the same thing, running towards you, Vern, as these kind of claws kind of rake. You hear the tick 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 as it like rips and cracks. What's up, Morel?
Halo of spores his ass. He gets 1d4.
Okay, as a reaction, 1d4 of necrotic.
Yeah, I always. Never.
Does he have to make a save, or?
No, it's just straight damage.
Okay.
I'll tell you what it is.
Circle of spores.
Necrotic.
Necrotic. Alright. This is your Halo spores. It needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
1 point.
Hey, it all goes to the same
Hold on.
place.
It can make a saving throw. A Constitution saving throw. It fails though.
Well, do they take your card?
It does take necrotic damage, and it has to make a Constitution saving throw against your spell save DC. Which, I mean, it fails. Alright. So, the kind of like breaking and clacking, you kind of hear like the mushing of like undead, like dead ravens in its belly as it kind of moves and turns, and then it makes those two claw attacks towards you. Claw. 7 to hit, and then a 20 to hit. For a burn.
Oh, for me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Sorry, I thought you were talking to Morocco.
No. So 20 to hit for you is 7 slashing damage, and I need a wisdom saving throw.
No, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that, Dan.
Well, there it is. So as it rakes its claws across you, that kind of blood absorbing, it kind of feels that presence, and then you hear it in your mind, like this kind of very quietly, but in very, like that rugged, that whine, you hear, "Daddy, help me," and you are afraid.
We gotta bring my daughter into this shit, man.
It's a perfect
What's going
point
on
for
with you,
fear,
man?
bro. It's a perfect point of fear.
It had nothing to do with my daughter. I'm fighting Scarecrow. They're talking about my daughter? Come on, dog.
Point of fear, and you are afraid.
Mm. Weird. Okay.
Okay. That's that. We have another one. You have 2 individuals. It's going to attack the one that's doing the most damage. So it's going to attack you, Babushka. 2 claw attacks.
It's gonna try.
12 to hit, 6 to hit.
No.
Okay. Both of those miss. And then 2 to you, Karn. 22 to hit, 15 to hit.
First one sure hits.
They take 5 points of slashing damage, reduced to 2. And I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Oop, gotta go.
Wisdom shaving throw. Oh boy. And I get a D4 to that. Oh my.
Yep. 11 succeeds. 11 is just what you need.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So you are not frightened as the kind of slash rakes across you. Does a 15 hit?
15? No.
No, okay. Ending that, it's 1 scarecrow left, and we are going to... Actually, let's see something here. This is... Yeah. What do we have in target range? Yeah, we'll go for Karn. Sure. Karn, as you kind of like fighting, like hands-on with the scarecrow, you hear kind of like this clatter of like metal as it's like kind of clacking its claws to get your attention as you kind of turn towards it. It's like socked eyes from the sackcloth kind of glow red as it kind of like growls and rumbles. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Not my best. Come on, wisdom. It's going to
You're
be
okay.
Okay.
As the scarecrow's terrifying glare kind of pierces into your mind, you feel just like a tingle down your spine as you like feel like you were going to be magically frightened, but you shake it off, ending the scarecrow's turn. As all the scarecrow's turn, it is Nymphani?
Nymphany. That's the animated armor. We'll talk about it later, alright?
Alright. Nymphani.
Armor's gonna move to right there to flank with me.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, get this thing off of me. I'll tell the armor to bash it a little bit.
Alright.
At advantage. Oh no, +2. +2 flanking.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Natural one.
Natural one. Alright, well,
14
14
for a
will
monumental 3 points of bludgeoning.
3 points of bludgeoning, half to 1. I don't think
One.
their attacks are meant.
Push them around a little bit. Push them around.
Yeah, just pushing. It all goes to the same place.
Do something.
Alright, so is that end your turn?
That is it.
Alright, ending your turn. Top of the round. I think I got everybody. Karn. Being targeted by fearing spells. Your rage continuing on. What do you got?
No one makes me bleed my own blood. Stabbing him. Continue to stab. But I will do reckless attacks.
Okay.
So raging attacks. 16.
16 will hit. That's 5 radiant. Noting that right?
Radiant. Yeah, 5 radiant.
And then that's 14 normal, half to 7. Big hit.
And I'm gonna throw a little offhand action in there.
Go for it. That'll hit. The offhand always hits.
Not with a strength weapon.
4 total. Alright, half to 2. 2 big swings on the scarecrow. Again, it's like its belly is like falling apart. These ravens are just kind of like toppling out. But you're still standing in the pocket.
I'm in it to win it. So, is this one of those like a single post kind of scarecrow, or they got like feet?
It seems like a single post, but it kind of like bounces around. It's weird. As it was on the single post. Yeah, I want to say because it's creepier that way. It's very like Howl's Moving Castle, the bouncing scarecrow. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll say just this one because I just like it that way. But the other ones are very more like fiddlesticks of League of Legends, kind of like the clawing, like moving around. Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. All kinds of terrible.
Yeah.
So much
So
like
yeah,
that,
I'm
yeah.
gonna start. My next attacks will be at the post to make them shorter.
Okay. I like it. Ending your turn. Lord Vernon Venator, you are frightened currently, so your attacks do have disadvantage, but you're still ready.
Scaled. Which one
Scaled.
did I hit before? Do you remember? I Slayer's, like, our Stalker's prayed it. I don't remember which one that was. It was this one?
You were attacking this one.
Oh, yeah, the one that Carmen's fighting. True.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to cast a spell then. I'm going to put my bow away because this guy's on me. Pull out my 2 like hunting knives, like Bowie knives, and I'm going to cast the spell Zephyr Strike as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then going to. I'm doing that. I'm gonna swing on this. My first attack, give myself advantage with Zephyr Strike for the first attack.
Okay.
Advantage. My opponent. For 12.
Well, it's advantage, but disadvantage since you are afraid.
So regular 13, 3, 10 plus 2
10.
flanking 12.
12, yes. Hits.
Oh yeah, that's what I want to hear. And then not archery, not sharpshooter. It's this. It's piercing plus spell. 1 for the felons, 1d8 extra force damage.
Okay.
I'll just roll a d8 on the side. Ooh, nice. 6
then that's
piercing and
full
7
force
magical, I think.
Yep. So it'd be 3 piercing and then 7 magical force.
Yeah, perfect. And then I'll go ahead and make my second attack.
Yep.
For a third, no, I'm feared.
Right.
A disadvantage.
13 still. 13 hits.
Yeah. For a regular, that ain't right. Ignore all that.
4 damage.
Yeah, 4 points of damage. 4 points
Half
of
to
damage.
2.
And then I'll get back here to guide, just to feel safer.
Okay, as you move away, it will make an attack of opportunity.
Well,
oh yeah, your Zephyr Strike.
actually, yeah. Zephyr Strike. The wind like comes around me and like sparkles, and I kind of push back off of it in fear, and I'll run back.
It will like swing towards you, but like that Zephyred air just kind of like smashes his claw backwards. He's unable to make an opportunity attack towards you.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right, ending your turn. Guide, you are up. Trevor, you're on deck.
I will main action. How long have we been walking?
You've been walking about half of your day, so about 4 hours.
Okay, and I can put a little juice. I'm gonna bonus out. I'll just start bonus action spiritual weapon.
Okay, I like it. Do I have I given you a token for that?
I think you have.
I think I did.
What does it look like?
Yeah. What's it look like?
It's a little, yeah. What is your? It's this currently. I can make something more custom, but it's that. It's a little green sword. Cute little green sword.
I love it.
I would say it, like in game, looks like a wooden battle axe, like the blade itself, but like overgrown with like moss and like some spores at the bottom, and the handle itself is made from like the same, because he is made of like some bronze and copper and like rusted iron. It's like that, but like stitched together and bent at the bottom, twisted to make it all stick together. I'm gonna bonus action spiritual weapon.
I think you can move it. Put it wherever you. I think. Make sure you can move
it. I can attack with it.
You can summon it wherever you want.
Yeah.
I can attack
within
with
a
it
certain range.
on this turn, correct?
What's up?
Can I attack with it on the same turn?
Yes. Yeah. As you summon, you can attack, and then it's a bonus action every other attack.
Okay.
So put it wherever you want it.
Right here. I would get a +2 flanking with the animated knight.
That's the only thing. Spiritual weapons don't get flanking.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Does not benefit or grant flanking.
Yeah.
Does not threaten.
It's just a magical weapon floating around.
Touche. I'll swing with that real quick.
Go for it. 20 will hit.
Ooh.
It's 2d8 radiant. Oh yeah, it's force. I forget it's always force. It's good.
Is it 2d8
9
or
points.
1d8?
It's 1d8. I forgot. It's 1.
9.
That fourth
9
level.
force.
9 force. Okay.
And then
Big
bonus action, I'm going to
You already used your
toll
bonus
the
action.
dead. Oh, main action, I will
Main
toll the
action.
dead. There
There
we
you
go. The same one. He has to make a
All
wisdom
right.
saving.
Wisdom saving throw. Yes, sir.
Oh, that was a good sound.
DC
18.
Passes.
Huge.
That's my action.
Action. Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Spiritual weapon is not concentration, so you're chilling. You're good.
Yeah. He's gonna move down, kind of in front of Vernon.
Okay.
Seeing this one here. That one hasn't moved, but it did do like a
Did
mental
a thing,
attack towards Karn.
Right.
Okay, so just preemptively preparing for it to rush.
You got it.
He's gonna move in front of Vernon, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Ending your turn. It is Trevor Belmont. Nessa, you're on deck.
All right. So Horsey will go ahead and attack this guy first.
Okay. Horse will hit with a hoof attack.
And he does.
Magical stamping damage. Get this wolf horse going there.
No, Hold on, sorry.
28 horse damage.
Oh my god.
Okay. So
Okay,
10 points
10
of
points.
magical weapon damage.
All right. Big.
And then your boy T's turn.
25 will hit. 4, 7, 8, 9 points
Nice.
of magical damage. Actually, 10 because its magic weapon gives it a plus. Does it give it a plus?
Oh
anything?
yeah. It's a +1 to hit and
It's a
damage.
plus 1 to damage. Yeah.
Not bad.
So 7, 8, so 10 damage. 10 magical damage, and then your horse gets an additional 1 damage on top of that.
So the horse did a total of 11, and I
11,
did,
yeah.
yeah, 10.
Yeah. Okay. Big damage.
Nice. How's it looking?
That's a 10 attack. This one's hurt. He's bleeding. He's very bloodied. His tattered cloth and everything. It's hurt.
Right. Second attack.
13, 14 will hit.
Oh yeah, 14. Yep.
Hmm? And then we have 15 damage. Big. 16. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what I just opened. Stop that. There you go. Fucking
Close out
start
the
like
Pornhub,
the Matrix just opened, bro. I don't know what the hell happened. Okay, big hits. Yeah, he's barely hanging on. Like the claws are broken and bent inwards. Like mostly all of the ravens are poured out. You can see the weird skeletal structure on the inside of the scarecrow. The stuffing is all torn to pieces. He's barely hanging on. Yeah, movement if you want to move, but that's action. I think you have a bonus
Not
action.
a bonus action.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done.
Okay. Ending your turn, we have Nissa. What you got?
Is me. So in realizing that in looking for safety, she can no longer see and help her allies, she's going to move to meet right next to Irina, kind of give her like a okay, I'm here now kind of look.
Mm-hmm.
And the scarecrow that's getting, well, I guess that was wailing on Fern / will be getting wailed on by the 2 non-human things.
Right.
How does it look?
The one next to Vern and the robot and shit?
Yeah, well, the one that was by the automaton automated.
He's looking okay. He's hurt, but it's looking alright.
And the one that is fighting Morel.
The one that's fighting Morel, I don't think has been hit yet.
I don't think it has either.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I think Nissa will see that, Karn's crazy, he can handle what he's got. There's 2 people on those, there's 2 things on that one. The one fighting Morel will take my level 2 magic missile.
Okay. So roll that ish up.
Woo, fuck him up, fuck him up, fuck him up.
That's the 1, and the 2, and the 3, and the 4.
Alright.
8, math, 13, 15, right? Is that what that is? 15 points of damage?
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that's looking right.
Force damage to this guy.
Okay.
And then, I think that's gonna be my turn for now. I don't want to get too close to anything. I think I'm fine where I am.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Ending your turn, it goes over to Babushka. Morel, you're on deck.
Baboosh.
I'm going to attempt to hit again.
Okay, roll me a hit.
Pretty sure that's 22 hits.
22 will hit, sir. 9 points of damage. And with that 9 points of damage, you actually slash through this guy. putting him in the dirt.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Let me make sure that's not the one I have. Actually, no, he's not. Perfect. Just delete him.
Yay!
Let's go.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
what the fuck
I'm
is
gonna-
that? What was that, man?
I'm gonna
What
walk
the
over to
fuck was
this
that?
one, and I'm going to roll to attack for that one.
Okay. Roll me to hit.
There we go. 19.
19 will hit.
Let's go, Babs.
Another 9.
Another 9.
That's big
Okay.
damage, baby.
That's big damage, yeah.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Ending your turn. We move to Morel with Irina on deck.
She would like to, for her action, bonk the
Boom.
guy in front of her.
Okay.
Um,
Some magical bonkage with the bonking stick.
do magical bonks with the bonking stick. 15 to hit.
15 will hit.
Do 13 points of
Ooh.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think she's gonna hold the bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to heal myself too soon because we still got a lot of the day left.
Got half the day left.
Damn. Okay.
Got half the day left. In reality, you have one more encounter, roughly, for the day.
Until
And
you
then you have
fucking rest and you're
nighttime.
like, oh, the
And then
third
you have
one. Sorry,
nighttime.
guys. You rolled another shit. Okay, well.
I'm okay. Not gonna move because then I don't want to get bonked. That's my turn.
Okay. Ending your turn. We'll save that for that. Is Irina? Irina, again, will hold her action. She don't want to move into this fucking guys and just get wailed on. Yeah, she needs a fucking ranged weapon, honestly. Yeah, she's just gonna wait. Same thing. Everything that gets close to her, she'll attack. Moving to the scarecrows. Scarecrows will make their assaults. The scarecrow's gonna attack the automaton. Doesn't know not to. 2 claws towards the
I did my
automaton.
boy like that.
5 to hit and 10 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. Clawing at the like hardened metallic shell of this automaton. 2 claws
Baby,
in
that's
that
played
bit.
armor right there.
Yep, that's plate. Second one, 2 claws to you, Morel.
No.
Natural 20
No.
and 16.
Oh, no.
No. I say no.
7 points of slashing for the crit. You lucked out big on that shit. And then I need a wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
20
Right.
You're good.
You fuck,
And then
like that.
And then the second one is 16 to hit.
hits.
It's 6 points of slashing damage, and I need another wisdom saving throw.
God fucking damn it, bro.
This one's fucked, bro. It's not like, oh, you're immune after the first pass.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm gonna scare you, bitch. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
26.
You're good to go. Ending that one's Scarecrow up here. He's got 2 guys on him. Let's roll D4. 1, 2, Babushka, 3, 4. Babushka it is. Babushka, you get 2 claw attacks.
Okay.
1, 22 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
8 points of slashing damage. I need a wisdom save from you.
Oh man, why do you gotta do that to me?
Ah, man.
You're gonna be fine. You gotta believe. Believers always get paid.
Believe.
Hey, we saved those. And then 19 to hit.
19 meets the beats.
And then 6 points of slashing damage on that one. I need another wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
Hey, some big hits now.
Alright, come on. We got 7.
You are afraid.
Fuck. Okay.
You kind of hear in your mind's eye this kind of like whispering softly. It's like, you will kill them all. Your hunger won't let them live.
You talking about Bushka right now?
Yeah, it's in her mind. Like it's in her
Bro, how
mind.
many motherfuckers got voices talking to them, bro? We got 2 people to party.
It's the fear. It's the fear of the scarecrow, bro. It's the fear of the scarecrow.
Okay. Thought it was a sword. I said, bro.
No. It's not the sword. Not the sword. It's the fear of the scarecrow.
It's something worse than the sword.
Yeah. I want to do the fiddlesticks voice, but it always comes out
Let me
weird
hear it.
sometimes. Nah, it comes out weird sometimes, and it hurts. Yeah, it
You're
hurts.
gonna fuck your throat up doing that. That shit's rough.
Yeah. It hurts because you can't like half-ass it. You have to full send or it won't come out at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
The scarecrow is like you.
Hey, inspiration. That was pretty good.
Yeah, DM inspiration.
You don't want to give me that. You don't want to give me that. You don't want to give me that. But I appreciate it. Yeah. But the scarecrow. Yeah. I don't need it. Trust me, I don't need it.
Yeah, he doesn't need it. Doesn't need it.
Let's see. This last scarecrow. Who's injured? Morel's been wailed on. Morel, how do you look?
I'm less than half.
Okay, so you're bloodied.
Holy shit.
She means bioluminescent. She looks bioluminescent.
You're bioluminescent.
I'm glowing.
All right. Well, Morel, you kind of see as you're fighting off the scarecrow, you hear the clinking clatter of this metallic figure kind of like moving and shaking as it like its body moves in this erratic way as it moves towards you, and it'll make 2 claw attacks toward you.
That's gross.
Claw attack with a +2, 19 to hit,
Of course it hits.
and then a 20 to hit, unnatural.
Yeah.
7 slashing damage as the first claw rakes across you, and then I need a wisdom saving throw.
This is fun. Okay. Wisdom. 18.
You're good. And then the second one is 5 slashing damage, another wisdom saving throw.
Minus 5. Wisdom. You're good. Damn
You
it.
just barely save. That's meets it, beats it. So you're okay.
Okay, shit.
So that's 2 claws. I think I've got all the scarecrows. I think we're done here. So Nymphany's turn.
You damn right it is, Jim. Fucking A. Nymphany's gonna move to there, so they don't take any opportunity attacks. That way they can be next to Morel, and they'll attack. Are these either one of these guys been hit? The one north or south of Morel?
The one south of Morel has been hit.
And the south one's the one. Well, no, yeah, I'll stay right there. The one south of Morel is the one that Nymphany will hit. Vernon will like yell at it. Yeah, it's just regular, I think, attacks. 19 and 16 for 5 and 4.
19, 16, 5, and 4. Those both hit, both
9
damage.
4 total.
Yeah.
You wrote down right 4.
Roll down. Okay. Do you see this, dear Trevor?
Yes, I do.
Or can you control it?
Yes, apparently I can.
Perfect. All right, that's your warhorse. It should be in your notes, and it has the stats for it. All you have to do is click hooves for it to attack. Everything should be good.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to change the health and shit, but that's about it. And I'll put it to the back so you can sit on top of it. Perfect. All right. Does that end Nymphany's turn?
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Thing.
What's up, Morel?
When that other scarecrow came into my space, it has to take a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Con save. Humongous con save for a 10.
Fails, so it takes 1
Uh, All right, let's hit it.
Let's
2
go.
points.
2 necrotic damage. It eats it.
Scores.
Ending that turn, though, it is Karn, the Silent Rage.
Hop
You're up.
around.
Top of the round.
I'm gonna start chipping away at its little pogo stick.
Hacking and slashing away at the pogo.
You know, like, and also at reckless advantage. Do that. 24.
24 hit.
Yeah, baby.
So that's 4 radiant.
Yeah.
And then 13 half to 6. Is looking pretty fucking beat up.
Why is the rating?
14. Wait, no, you're right. No, I'm sorry. 12, half to 6.
Right.
So yes. So 6, and then offhand.
Roll me an offhand. Always hits big. With the offhand.
Dang, man, look at
That's
that.
how it goes. That's how it goes.
Look
Yeah.
at it.
That's how it goes, man. So that is 1. Reduced to 1.
Hold on. Yep.
And that will be it.
All right, ending your turn, Lord Vern. Still frightened. Kind of, you can still hear the voice in your head.
Great. I won on Moreau, but I realized I can't move forward at all.
No, I'm sorry. You're only frightened to the end of his turn, so it's been to the end of his turn. No longer frightened.
Nice.
I was like, there has to be something to get that fear off you.
They got me locked
Yeah,
up.
they got you good, bro. Yeah,
And I'm
it's only one round.
pulling up 30, well, let me see, 25 to here. Yeah, and then I can go 30 there
Hmm?
to flank. I'll do that. Still, short swords out. I don't remember. No, it was the one that Karn was fighting. I'm going to move my Stalker's Prey. Is Stalker's Prey magical damage, DM?
I would say so. It's a magical spell.
Let me see, hold on. Extra weapon, extra 1d6 from the weapon. So maybe not. I guess it's like I'm like hitting them more accurately with the weapon, because it says it's the weapon, specifically.
Let's see.
I think I learned to increase my ire on the foe, designate one creature. First time you hit with that target with a weapon attack, it takes 1d6 extra from the weapon. It says specifically from the weapon. So I'll say, I'm okay with you being like, yeah, it doesn't make sense. It's not magic.
Wait, what is this one for? Your Stalker's Prey?
Yeah, that's like the Monster Slayer Ranger.
Okay. Yeah, I would probably say not, since
That's
it's
fine.
like additional damage.
Hunter's Mark. I know that's magical. I'm going to do
Yeah, that is magic. It's the same thing as like rage. Like rage
Yeah,
damage
right.
is.
I'm going to Hunter's Mark this one right here in front of me.
All right. Hunters.
And I'm going to go ahead
Mark.
and slice it 2 times. with
2 slices.
my Short swords. With
Let's see it.
+2, no longer feared. Yeah,
Well-
yeah. Okay,
That'll hit.
better. This. Ignore that top one. It's the second one. 5, and then
5.
that's like
Up to
2, and then this one is magical for actual 5.
That's an
7
actual
total?
5, though. Yep. 2 big swings. One of them kind of like moves out of the way in such a way that you don't want to strike Morel, so you have to like veer off to the side. But the second slash goes right across, finding purchase.
Okay. Yeah, bonus attack. Okay, and movement. That's all I have. My turn.
Okay, ending your turn. Guide, you're up. Still focusing on Bless.
I'm gonna Toll the Dead, the one that Vern and Morel are flanking.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Want me to hit?
You have to roll safe.
Oh.
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw. Humongous. They're so good at wisdom saving throws. Check it. 2.
These fuckers are bad at like everything, by the way. Like they're terrible at almost everything.
Yeah, they're bad. They just hit. That's
Yeah,
all
they
they can
hit.
do.
I thought they
They hit.
paralyzed. Am I thinking the right thing?
Yeah, that's their fear gaze.
Oh, okay.
The thing that they try to get on
That's
Karn.
what I was scared of. I was like,
Yeah,
that's not
that
cool.
shit. That shit's
That's not fucking
brutal.
cool.
Yeah.
Massive.
So 10 necrotic.
10 necrotic damage.
You're not rolling.
It's still not rolling too? Okay, we'll fix that. Because I know why. Because you have to. Because this isn't how it normally rolls. We just have to add the d12 on top of it. But okay, we'll add that on top. That's fine. Boom, boom. An extra 6. Okay, looking hurt, looking rough, looking bad.
And then bonus action. Hold guide one more time. Here we are. I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20 next to Morel
Okay.
and give it the magical healing bonk of Cure Wounds.
Okay. Morel gets the Cure Wounds bonkage.
Need that.
It'd be Healing Word. You can't use Cure Wounds. It's an action to Toll Dead. Action to Cure Wounds.
Oh, you're right. So in that case, 5, 10, 15, 20. I will just Healing Word then.
Okay.
Not bad.
That'll work.
Still at level 2. So 10.
10 points of healing towards you, Morel.
Needed that.
huffing spores as they kind of bioluminescent around.
Nice.
You got movement left, guide, if you want to move.
Nah.
All right.
They
Your
got
turn.
that.
Ending your turn, then Belmont. You have your warhorse. Ride along.
So I'm just going to charge straight down.
Straight down.
here.
Use your charge attack. Okay.
Yep, I'm going to charge boy over here.
It'd be cool if you can just like lock 2 tokens together.
That would be cool, yes.
God damn! Where's that
1 billion
Oh,
damage.
this guy's a monster.
If you click the warhorse, you can like open the warhorse like page,
Oh, okay.
and it should have the hoof attack already in there. Yeah.
Let's go fucking knock on Strahd's door now.
12,000 damage, bro.
Told you this guy's Trevor holding out on us, bro. I'm telling you, he is.
Gotcha.
You can give him double resistances.
Fucking nuclear warhorse. Ow. I hurt my knuckle. There you go. 8.
11.
But, yeah, 11. 8. Yeah. 11. 11 will hit with the hooves.
All right.
So you can just click, I think, hooves.
Damn right you can.
It'll auto do the bludgeoning. So that's 10 points of bludgeoning damage normal. So 11 points. And then what's the charge? It has to make a save or some shit?
Yeah, so then he has to make a DC 14 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Humongous. 7.
Right.
And the horse
So bad.
trampled, gets slammed to the floor.
So now the horse gets to take a bonus action attack.
Another hoof attack
Yeah, another hoof attack.
for
Oh,
a 20 to hit. Yep.
Stamp it out.
12 points of bludgeoning
12
damage.
points of
It's just
bludgeoning.
boom, and just boom, 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 boom. And now it's your turn.
Now it's my turn. Yep. If I didn't already have advantage because of yeah, I have advantage,
advantage.
because it's prone. I don't need to
Yep.
worry about flanking.
You don't have to worry about none of that shit. You have advantage.
Full-blooded advantage.
Yep.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That'll hit.
All right.
DM, we kill werewolves, dog. You can't be putting scarecrows on this map like
Listen, man.
That'll be 11 points of slashing
Don't
damage.
taunt him.
Magical.
Don't taunt him.
that. It's my
Every
job.
time I get flamed, I just put another dice in the bag, bro. Put another dice in the bag.
Black Dragon.
Yeah, eventually.
Right.
It's just the magical bullwhip that Strahd will have that does an extra dice every time I get taunted.
What was this? Magical whip? What
Yep.
is these?
We'll get there. You're
magical
gonna take it.
bull.
You're gonna take it eventually.
16 will hit. 9.
9.
It has bleeding out of its eye sockets.
Okay.
He's still up.
All right, that is my turn. I am done.
All right, ending your turn, Nissa. You're up. Babushka on deck.
Can't really see past this warhorse, can I?
It's hard to see, but you can see past it. I give it like a +2 to its AC, but it's also on the ground.
So I'm gonna.
You can see this one though.
Well, I was gonna just if I run around.
Oh, yeah,
to
you can move.
the arena.
Yeah.
How badly hurt is this guy?
Both of those guys that are surrounding Morel are injured pretty badly.
Mm.
They're roughly around the same injury levels, I'd say. Sorry if that's not helpful.
Well,
The bottom one. The bottom ones hurt more.
It's more so like, do I want to try to use my things to hit 2 at once, or do I want to just wail on one and then ensure its demise? So I think I would like to ensure its demise.
Okay.
Even though these things, like, their bellies are stuffed with dead birds, but are they wet, or is it still like fabric and hay?
Fabric and hay. They're not wet.
Okay, because I just wasn't sure if, like, dead birds.
Right. No, it seems like the long dead birds are gushy and like soaked, but like there's cloth sacks or still dried hay and stuff.
Okay. In that case, I would like to I would like to start creating a couple of little sparks in my hand, and then she's gonna softball pitch a chromatic orb with fire.
Okay.
She's gonna
Want me to
shoot
hit?
this one.
Okay. Want me to hit?
And we'll do level 1.
Okay.
Oh
18
yeah.
to hit, baby.
18 will hit. Roll me some damage.
Let's roll some damage. Level 1. Submit.
Jeez, what? the
20.
What?
That's nuts. Chromatic Orb is so good, dude.
Listen, do that. Do that every time. God
10,
damn.
6, 8. Oh my god.
As you kind of spin this softball of flame, as you kind of hurl it towards it, it kind of spins wildly, and at the last second, kind of curves over the metallic structure that Vern has. As it slams into the chest of this scarecrow, it erupts into flames as it screams wildly. As it takes double damage from fire, it immediately scorches and burns and screams outwards as it just turns to cinder as it falls to the floor.
Yippee.
Can you hit us with a fiddlestick scream?
Impressive. I gotta give it to you.
I googled it and listened to it. It is so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a cool voice.
Chris is pretty accurate with it. I'll be honest. That's pretty good.
But
Nissa will probably, like, seeing how strongly it reacted. I think Nissa, like, kind of as her calm demeanor, fire seems to do the trick, and she's not going to do a bonus action. She moved. She's good. That's her turn.
all right, ending the scarecrow's turn. I mean, Nissa's turn. It is Babushka, and then Morel. You're up next.
This guy is still there, right?
Yes.
Okay, I take disadvantage on him?
Yes. Currently, you're still afraid. Yeah, it'll end after this turn, though.
16.
16's still gonna hit, man.
3.
3 slashing. Okay.
3.
First one's still finding purchase.
8.
8. You have bless though.
Ah, come on.
Roll your blessing, sir.
3.
That's gonna hit with the blessing.
Ooh.
11 just hits.
It came in handy! It came in handy!
Bless is always so good, man.
Bless is so good, yeah.
Underrated. Scarecrow, bloody to all shit. It's nearing its death.
And that's my turn.
All right, ending your turn. You are no longer frightened. It goes to Morel.
Let me read this out one more time. The creature, meaning a single creature. Okay. So she would like to, for her action, cast poison spray
Okay.
to the one that is to her north,
Okay.
and it's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Poison spray. Let's see. Poison spray.
AoE.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
No, it's a single creature.
A creature. Yep, one creature you can see extends out in range. A puff of noxious gas comes in. Constitution saving throw. Save. Con. That is a 17.
Oh,
Team.
it
Golly.
passes.
So as you kind of puff this kind of noxious gas towards it, he kind of swipes at it and just kind of like dissipates within the fog and mist.
What a dud. Poison. Spray.
Morel tried to pocket sand a scarecrow.
Yep, pocket sand a scarecrow.
Well, that didn't help me. Or help our cause. I'm gonna bonus action healing word level 1 on myself.
All right.
Like that. I like that.
Ending your turn. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Ending your turn, we're going to move. It's Irina. All right, Irina feeling a little safer with this whole combat situation. She's gonna move in. She's gonna make an attack on the scarecrow that's knocked prone.
Damn right.
Rapier for a 20 to hit for 5 points of damage. Half to 2. I think she can only make one attack, to be honest.
That's not
Yep.
right.
All right, she's gonna attack, and she's gonna show right there, getting in the fray, putting some damage downrange. Ending her turn is the scarecrow. Scarecrow's turn. He's going to stand up, have his movement. He's surrounded.
Oh my god.
Kill Irina. I'm just kidding. Right, well, okay.
Better start running, bro.
It enters its rage mode.
Yep.
Yeah, he's enraged. Second phase.
Second phase scarecrows. You killed half of them already. Scarecrow is going to attack. Oh, we'll do a D4 again. 1. Man, Babushka, it just likes you.
Please no.
Got a little crush on you.
That's
One
another
claw.
reason why you're rolling that. Do they seem to be like attacking with any kind of intelligence? Like, are they picking targets? Is it more like they're more just like malevolent, going for whomever?
They don't seem to be like completely stupid. Like, they don't. They have some type of intelligence behind them, but it's more like there's no mind or matter to like who they're attacking. They're just kind of attacking to attack. They want to do as much damage as possible.
Gotcha. And they seem to be acting independently of each other. They're not like coordinated.
Right. They're not coordinated now. It could be that the group is just too large to coordinate any type of attack or anything. You're not really sure, but they're strange. You can tell that they're not sentient of themselves. They seems more like your automaton, more construct-wise. But natural 1 for the first one and a 9 for the second one.
They don't hit.
Okay.
God.
You'll love to see that. Second one, we're gonna go for. I mean, we have 5 targets for this one, so we'll roll a D. Hopefully the 6. Okay, 1. It's gonna go for the horse.
No.
Going for the biggest thing.
Yep, 18 to hit the horse.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. 7 points of slashing damage for the horse.
No.
And the horse needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
No.
Oh my god. That thing's about to run you deep into the woods.
Face off into the wood.
60-foot movement speed, he's gone, man. You'll never catch him.
Gone.
All right. Wisdom save.
Yeah.
All right. He's pretty wise. He's all right. He's all right. Fingers crossed. Let's see.
Wise horse.
Sorry. Yeah, no.
14. 14 saves.
I thought also that was the one. I thought the same thing you did. I was like,
Yeah,
damn. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, it was just a
For a
split in the middle.
And then second attack, claw towards the horse. 14 to hit. Believe
Come
hits.
on, dog.
Yeah,
For
14.
5 points of slashing damage. Another wisdom saving throw.
You better have your best scared horse noise ready, DM. I want to hear it.
Man, you know, I don't know if I can do that. That's the horse's cry. Okay, that's the scarecrow, and then we have this one. We have Nymphani. 9 is not enough, actually, and the horse will be frightened. Okay, scarecrow.
Big trouble.
Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna attack Nymphani. That's fine. It'll move. 2 attacks. Yeah, it's gonna attack. 22 to hit.
That does it.
And 11 to hit.
That
It'll
does
be
not hit.
5 slashing on Nymphani.
The lashing, and I think that's like a regular old damage. Yeah.
Yep, regular damage. And I don't know if it can be frightened.
Heals it all, which is
Unsure.
yeah. That's I don't know about that at all.
But ending that turn, it is Nymphani's turn.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's every turn on the beginning of their turns. The scarecrows have to do the con save for the Halo spores. It's just one, I guess. Sorry, just one.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I think you can use your reaction once per turn to do it. When a creature you can see moves into a space within 10 feet or starts a turn, you use your reaction. So you can do it once per turn with your reaction, if you want to.
Yes. We're gonna do
Okay,
that.
which one? They all started in your spores.
The one that's I guess the one that's next to Nymphani.
Okay. Constitution saving throw. Humongous 15.
Fails.
Like a natural 20 for that guy, bro. Like, he's got to be.
Yeah, I know. This guy's crazy.
Oh, one
1 point for
Massive
necrotic.
1 point of damage.
But it is Nymphani's turn. Nymphani, what you got?
Nymphani's going to go for the one that's like being flanked up there already, and is going to make 2 slam attacks. Yeah, with a +2 since Arena's there. For an 18 to hit, for 15 to hit, that's 10 total, 5 total.
5 total damage. All right. Ending Nymphani's turn. Top of the round. Karn.
Karn's gonna keep doing what Karn be doing.
Karn be doing it, man.
Reckless attacks.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
15.
15 will hit.
Oh, good girl.
Good hit.
Bing, bing.
And you put that scarecrow in the fucking dirt.
I don't want to hear.
You chop its fucking post down and just tumble and does not get back up as you.
Scream at it. And
You
rage.
see it. It's just getting shorter and shorter and shorter.
I'm gonna move. 5, 45, 30 to there.
Mm-hmm.
And roll a little offhand action in there.
All right. This is where the crit lands. 12 still hits.
Oh, I have bless too, so.
Hmm. That's gonna hit.
Good. Made it.
Strength based, so it's just straight damage. Okay.
8, so 3.
3. So 1.
What?
1. Does 1.
Hey, all damage is damage, baby.
Big one. It's a big one.
Ending your turn. It is Vernon Venator.
Okay. I'm going to, I guess I'm at range now. I will, no, I will not. I will move up to there, I think. Or no, sorry. I guess to here would be better. Move there. This one is not the one that I had Hunter's Mark, I don't think.
Which one?
I think that one died. Is that right?
Yeah, the one that you hunter marked is dead.
Okay, so I'll move my Hunter's Mark bonus action to this one, and 2 short sword attacks.
All right.
The
Okay.
first, 18.
Hey.
The
That'll
second, 20.
Oh.
That'll hit.
With a ignore all that except for the 10. 10, so 5 plus 1, so 6.
6. Okay.
And then the second one,
Non-magical.
5, so 2 plus 6.
Yay. That's enough.
That's all I wanted to hear.
That's enough.
Put it in
Oh,
Puts that one down. And
I'm gonna pick
with
up
it, the source of fear also disappears, so your horse is no longer afraid.
Yay! Oh, poor baby.
I had like 10 more feet left, I think, so I'll move to there. End of my turn.
Okay. The end of the turn, Guide, you are up.
Bonus action. I'm gonna send my wooden axe to swing at that one, that boy,
Okay. Sounds good.
and then my main action. I'm gonna toll the dead. So if you wanna roll its wisdom.
Well,
save.
what I'm going to say is, for the sake of brevity, it's one last target. Doesn't have a lot of health left, and you guys all have turns before it does. We're just going to say, as a group, you can slay it without the use. Yeah.
Scarecrow's gotta go.
Yeah, it's the last one. instead of slowly whittling down for another 30 minutes. You guys successfully destroy the remaining scarecrow as it kind of its body lays flat, as it spatters to the floor. The raven's kind of pouring out of its stomach as its body begins to twitch and turn, and then slowly begin to stop moving. Its claws kind of clinging to it. It falls silent. And the battlefield once again falls silent as the sounds of nature can be heard, the kind of clacking in twigs, but the fog still ever present. What do you guys want to do?
Any of those knives made from silver?
About.
Do you want to loot the body?
Fuck yeah.
Why?
Sure.
Whatever is in there.
Loot the bodies on the floor. Loot
the bodies on the floor.
Okay. I need just an investigation check on looting said body.
Investigation. Not an advantage.
Investigator.
But bless. Give a bless action on it. Oh. 24.
Big. Okay, roll me a d12.
And a guidance.
How do I stop? Stop.
Fuck the DM 30.
There we go.
27. So what'd you say?
D12?
A d12.
9.
9. Okay. With a 9, kind of looking amongst the bodies, all of them are pretty similar in nature, but one of them has like an old shirt of Barovian make that is kind of wrapped around it. Seems to be one of the only ones. The main one is like this old Barovian shirt, coat.
Take that shit.
It's the fashion, yeah. It's the fashion of Barovia. You have it.
I'll pull it out. It probably looks really fucking ridiculously big on me, but I'll
Okay.
grab it.
Easy to do. You grab it.
The locals, they might think it's
Yeah.
vintage.
It's pretty good quality.
I would like to take a look at the deceased ravens.
Sure.
I want to discern what their cause of death was. If they were intentionally killed, or if they were twisted necks, stabbed, squeezed to death, something. I don't know.
10
Sure.
bucks a knife.
Roll me a medicine check on these poor deceased ravens.
16.
16. Kind of looking at the ravens, it's hard to really discern as they're in different variations of decay currently. But you do notice that there's no there's no arrows or any type of weapons, weapon marks from damage wise. But you can kind of see most of their heads are either turned in very strange ways. So you can say maybe a broken neck, probably trapped in some way, maybe. It's really hard to discern.
Okay. It's. I guess she's a little disturbed by it, even though the ravens were giving her the willies in the beginning. She can't help but to feel sorrow. They didn't deserve this. So she kind of mopes a little bit over their bodies. She's a little sad about the poor birds.
Yeah. And if it was one or two ravens, alright, but it's dozens and dozens of ravens stuffed in these bodies.
Yeah, it's also an incredible visual. Also,
what's the stink factor on them? Is it a stinky pile?
Oh, it fucking reeks.
pure
just making
raw.
sure.
Yeah, it reeks. Especially as you cut into these things as they fought you, as they just pour this old gelatinous kind of mess onto the floor. It's rough. It's rough to smell.
Yeah.
But as with half the day still left to go, as you continue your trek forward, kind of tending to what you can, we're gonna take a break real quick, little easy breezy break, and then we'll come back, finish up our march for half the journey to the Wizard of the Wine. Hopefully, no more crazy encounters. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
deciding to take a short rest. Is that a
Yeah.
consensus?
Yeah.
I think a number gotten
I
wheeled.
believe that
Oh,
is the consensus. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Just in understanding that with a short rest, you would lose 1 hex for the day of travel, but you can, if you want, push past that to travel 1 extra hex. It would just take a con save to avoid exhaustion. But we can get to that when we get there. So, you can take your short rest. Roll your hit dice if needed.
Well, before we short rest, I can. It's mostly Morel, right? That's who's hurting. Is anybody else hurting?
Yeah.
Well, Babushka hurt a little bit.
I can. Let me just cure wounds. The 2 of you guys, I think.
I have lay on hands, so I can heal as well, and it's
So for Morel, let me do this first. For 14.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then I'll do the same thing to Babushka.
That puts
I'll
me
do
at, I'm 2 points away from being at max health, man. That
I'll do 8. We'll save ourselves a hex there.
boy, you did me good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
That's what I'm
you.
here for. I'm to help the party. And then 8 points to Babushka. And then if that's enough, if we're content, I say we just keep moving.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need those spell slots.
can't see the DM on camera. Is that okay? But
Oh, is my camera off?
You,
No, it's not, buddy.
There you
Yeah,
go.
well,
There you
Oh,
go.
baby.
I can finally see your DME face.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Contempt and evil. And
No short rest. Babushka still needs it. I say no short rest, and we just keep moving.
Okay, that works for me. With no short rest needed.
no short rest,
so,
that means I gotta
yeah.
take back all the health that I.
Yeah. Dial your hit dice back.
Okay,
Girl, dial your hit back.
How
if you need
low
healing,
are
I
you
can
guys
heal
still
you.
after that?
I've still got my lay on hands. So
Yeah, we still have like ways of healing that we can save ourselves a hex. I just hate to be pressed for time and be like, well, now we can heal.
so
That's
I'm
fair.
gonna put 15.
Where are we, like on the aerial map at this point after fighting the?
Here,
It's half day's travel. So we're up there. Okay, all right.
about half. You said half a day, right, DM?
Yeah, half a day. So you're about the you're at the crossroads right here.
Oh, here.
Okay.
All right, continuing your march through the rest of the day. I need another weather check roll. Roll a d100 for me.
I'll do
D20.
D100
100 for the weather. I'll do the 20 for the encounter though. If we
encounter, sure. Yeah. D100. Ooh, that's not great.
Never mind.
Okay, with that being said, as the light fog kind of like just barely mess with your vision, the fog begins a lot more dense. The fog gets thicker and thicker until you're basically can barely see in front of you. Your vision is reduced to 5 feet in front of you.
almighty.
Oh,
Yeah, it's rough. That one's rough.
That's fucked up.
High roll, not great. Not great for weather. But yeah, for the remainder of the day, it's a lot harder. And to see, vision reduced by 5, and encounters are more likely to become more likely and more frequent as things are able to sneak. So a D20 roll. I'll need 3 more D20 rolls as you kind of progress through.
It's in person or just in general?
Yeah, you can roll all 3. That's fine.
Okay.
It's probably easier that way.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That many or more?
Yep, that's perfect.
Okay.
That is perfect. That is perfect. Okay. Yeah, this isn't spooky at all, by the way.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. Go ahead if you're not feeling 100%. Just in case.
Seeing just how everything is, it's
Before
sure.
you spend the spell slot, I have lay on hands.
Yeah.
that- it's not a slot. I could drop that on you. So how much do you need? $10 points.
minus 34, 17.
17. Okay. I will hit you with 17 points of healing.
Nice. Very well. Nice. That's good. So we want to see.
Let's go.
All right. So as you are continuing your path, it's very hard to see anything around you. You have to keep very close as a party to not lose each other in the fog. It's almost as similar to the time where you ended up here in Barovia. So you keep very close by. It's almost, as you're kind of walking along, you almost stumble past it, but along the trailway, the Ridden Road, you notice a corpse. As one of the low-hanging trees can be seen as you approach, you see a corpse suspended by its ankles. Its throat has been slit, its body cool to the touch, pale, and just below it is a chalice of blood.
How far away are we from this?
Yeah,
thing?
how
You're
high up?
right on
Apparently
top.
5 feet is how far away
You're
we are
right
from
on
this
top
thing.
of it, yeah.
Does it
The
look
corpse
I'm gonna use
is
divine sense.
head level or higher?
It's just a little bit higher than head level. Divine sense, it is not undead, it is just dead.
Is the chalice like it's being drained into the chalice? Is blood?
Yeah, it seems the chalice has overflowed. It's kind of splattered to the floor. And amongst it, as you kind of like looking about, you do notice that there is a note. Kind of like drenched in the blood.
Great.
We gotta read that.
There are no fey, fiend, undead.
No fey, being undead, and it goes past the vision of like your vision. Your divine sense can see past the fog, and there's nothing in the vicinity. And looking at the note, go ahead. The corpse.
Is he wearing anything that we recognize? He's wearing armor, like nice clothes, or is he like shirt, pants?
He looks to be
like
just
neck-
wearing Barovian clothing. It's like mundane, no color, no kind of discernible features.
Can we tell?
Can be a man, mid-30s. Sorry. Can you tell what?
Can we tell by looking at it, like, other than if it has its throat slit, if there's other injuries that we can discern to see if there's a struggle, if it was before or after death, that kind of thing.
Make a medicine check. Do you guys cut him down to like see? You'd have to like go up a little bit to see.
Could I just do like get real close and walk around him and not have?
Well, he's kind of above eye level. He's a little higher.
He's above eye level.
Yeah, a guide will, after reading or looking at the note, go to where the tree is and begin to cut him down.
Sure.
Okay.
Coming off the beaten path to cut it down. The body kind of like stumbles and slaps to the floor. With a 21, looking at the body, the only discernible wound that you can see is that his throat has been cut. The two things you notice, looking amongst the body, there's no bruises, there's no signs of struggle, its nails are dirty and smudged, but there's no signs of flesh or blood. The only things that are different about this corpse is that the cut across its neck seems to be that of like its surgical precision. It is so perfectly cut. And he has the creepiest smile on his face. That has been like, just his face has been stuck that way. And guide, as you kind of pull the note, kind of like the bloodied note, looking at it, you see, kind of like a slap to it. It's hard to discern with the blood kind of like staining into the parchment, but you can look through it and discern that there's only a few words, and it's written in very elegant writing, and it says, "Wrong way."
Yeah, that's too bad.
And this is going towards the winery.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's going away from the castle more pertinently, I think. But that's too bad.
Guys, this note says we're on the right path.
That it does.
God, yeah, 100%. As I just kind of dangle it in front of everyone. We are A-okay. No need to worry.
Is there any footprints on the ground, either blood-stained or just depressional, that is not our own, that's visible? like if the blood was draining and then somebody stepped in it and walked around it, would it be?
Sure. Make a just a general. I guess it'd be a survival check. Is there any for tracks or anything?
Yeah, I want to see if footprints are nearby that are new or fresh. Yeah, 11.
11. It's not hard to just, tell. Looking around this road, with the constant rain in this area, it's hard to really keep tracks, especially on a well-tacked road. But everything seems too perfectly placed, and there are no tracks, which is almost more alarming than if you did find tracks.
Yeah.
This was an artistic display by, we know who.
Yes, Vern hits it on the hammer. It's art. It is a clear presentation. There's a lot of meticulous planning for it.
It's not a very good one, but I think it is meant to be a threat of some sort. But we knew the risks, making our way not to the castle, but to Valaki. We can do nothing now. Continue on.
Here. Loot the body.
Oh, God.
Loot the body.
Loot the body. He's probably already looted.
Hey, we don't know that.
While Morel is doing that, and this is looking for tracks, Guy's gonna kind of go to the edge of the road and start and just dig a grave. Not a super deep one, a shallow grave.
Okay.
To lay his body whenever everyone's done touching it.
Okay. I like that. You kind of hear, as you are digging your grave and stuff, you kind of hear in the back of your head, Guide, why waste your time on this stuff? He's already dead.
I'll go up and start helping Guide dig the graves for the dead.
You as he kind of pulls up next to you and begins to help, he just you kind of hear in that voice again, just at least you have keep foolish company.
He's gonna he's gonna snap respond louder than someone normally would, just can you shut, and just kind of look at Trevor and be like, thank you. Hey buddy. He's just trying to internal monologue now and be like, do you know what I'm saying? Do I have to speak out loud?
Are you talking to yourself basically in your head?
Yeah.
You kind of hear, of course I get trapped with the dumb one.
Okay. You know what? I don't know what the fuck your problem is, but this is not.
Apparently my problem is my host. We'll fix that.
While he's internally monologuing, I'll be like, "Oh, it's my pleasure to help you inter the dead. That is one of my treasured rituals with as a servant of the Raven Queen." Yes.
Thank you,
sorry,
Trevor.
what did you just say? What did you say? Did you say something out loud?
I stumbled. My bad.
Okay. Oh yeah. No. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Trevor. I believe that if we're gonna bury the dead, its nutrients and everything that it goes back to the ground we walk on. Only helping, he's kind of saying it a little snarky to Trevor and voice.
And the voice. Morel will just say, here.
See? Thank you.
They'll be like, well, I'm not so much concerned with the meat of the body so much as the soul, the essence, that which matters most. But
they are both very precious.
Obviously, we respect. We pay homage and respect to the natural order, and yes.
Okay. Morel, as you're kind of looting the body, I need an investigation check.
Loot that body. Guidance.
Loot that body. Loot that motherfucking body.
Oh, a natural one.
Yeah. Well, you do look.
I did look.
Guidance is not going to help in that one.
Yeah, you do look. Kind of searching through the pockets. It seems to be there's really nothing, but as you're kind of looking through, you're kind of half-ass looking. But as you're kind of looking around, you feel something kind of tug at you as you're kind of messing with the body, and you feel this tug, this like mental tug. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh
What the
no!
fuck is going
Ay,
on?
Dios.
Everybody's got a fucking
believe,
voice in
can't
their head
believe.
right now.
I got it handled.
It's okay. So as you kind of had this like tug, you're kind of you see her as Merle kind of like stands up straight, and your kind of eyes glaze over Morel. You see a vision. You see your man kind of in the same clothes as you see the deceased, and you're standing in front of Strahd Banzarovich as he looks at you and smiles. You look at him with admiration, joy that you're in his presence, and he kind of smiles to you. It seems you're stupid enough to go looting a corpse, and I'm the bad one. You're going the wrong way. My patience wears very thin. Don't test me. This is your final warning. Come, have dinner. Let's talk.
Oh, shit.
And then he just kind of smiles towards you, and you're still looking up towards him. He kind of raises his finger, this long claw, and you just smile for me as he kind of slowly drags his nail across the man's throat. You kind of feel this gurgling sensation in your mouth. You feel the warm crimson kind of drenching the top of your coat. As your eyes kind of start to fade and shimmer, your eyes return to you, Morel. As the morbid memory comes to you in full swing, you are currently frightened, and you take the dash action for 1d4 turns. As you scream. So for 4 turns, you are attempting to sprint in.
4?
Yeah, full
Try to catch her?
sprint.
Or she
Yeah, you
runs
can.
off?
Yeah, you can
Well-
try to grapple her. Yeah.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my god,
ahead.
yeah. Someone.
I will join in on that grapple attempt.
Sure.
Oh my
Please and
God.
thank
For the sake of it, it's going to be an easy. With all of you trying to grapple her, it's more dangerous if it's just one person. You're going to sprint into the woods, and shit happens. But yeah,
Not great.
and the event Vern is the first one. It's probably to grab.
How funny.
Yeah, Trevor.
Oh,
As you dash away,
What
you're
leg?
like grabbed by the collar and you kind of like locks her down. As you all kind of hold her down and she just screams this blood-curdling scream. As she is not herself for a moment, and then after a while, the time passes. Morel, your vision comes back to you. Everything is fine, but that haunting memory just sits in your mind. You feel every inch of that nail, his nail, go through your neck. And that blood always feels to be warm on your stomach, on your chest, as you kind of look towards your coat. It feels soaked always, but it's not there.
It's not. So this is where I'm assuming he's talking to me. It feels like, or am I like, oh, he's talking to the vision of the dude he was talking to, or does it feel like it's directed towards us?
It was probably directed to whoever would fall onto this trap. You get a feeling he would sense like one of you
Somebody
would be some ones of you. It was meant for you guys for sure.
He planned it.
Yeah, he planned all of it, and he just was talking to the guy because he knew how to
He was
like
just
complicate
waiting.
his
He's
memory.
okay,
Yeah,
and I understand it now. It's like
Yeah.
a little memory card disc greeting card thing. Like,
Yeah. but using a person.
But a person.
He was like, hey,
Are
you
you
should put up
gamer
this,
what-
so-
I'd like to. I'll just take that second and kind of come in into reality and just I don't understand what just came about me, but I think I may have seen. I think we just got invited to dinner, and Strahd was trying to tell us that we're going the wrong way and it's our last chance, and then I was the man. I was this man, and I felt his sharp fingernail cut right through my trachea. And I still feel that warmth right on my chest. I just feel I am bewildered.
I think I
Ron-
might try to comfort her in any way, shape, or form. Just listening.
And like you can tell, she's been through like the ordeal, and it was very real. Even though it was just it was very, very real.
It doesn't seem like it's a kind
Like-
invitation. It's more of a threat than anything. Then I imagine,
Yeah.
based on what he put you
Doesn't
through.
he know we're going to the winery to pick up wine for
Well-
dinner?
Well,
That is one way of looking at it.
certainly, but I don't know that excuse will fly in the current circumstances. Well, yes, that can be the pretense we travel under. It appears he's just unhappy with us traveling farther west when we were supposed to go to the castle in the first place instead of Velaki.
Mm-hmm.
I fear that with this type of warning, he might be impatient enough to strike when we haven't gotten anywhere in our adventures to learn more about the tarot reading, about basically anywhere in this place. I don't feel like we are ready for an assault on his castle any more now than we were when he took her brother away.
I think you make a good point. We have to decide, though. I mean, are we going to listen to his invitation and turn around and trek all the way back to Velaki and then past Velaki and all the way to Castle Ravenloft, hoping we survive the journey there? Mind you, if we do, under the pretense of dinner, we still are, as Nissa said, underprepared, just as on our own wits as we were when we first arrived. Or do we continue? Turn our nose up at him and continue on the woods of the winery, perhaps fields of Kresk, maybe hit card readings before we make our way back anywhere near for these. Again, important to mention Ismark at some point. Now, mind you, I think at this point, I'm not going to say anything in front of Irina, but you know my feelings on it. I think we should have gone for him in the first place. I don't know that we can reach him now.
Well, if we're kind of taking vote or opinion, I would much rather, if it seems like our two avenues are, we don't go to Strahd's house, and he finds us and tries to fuck us up wherever we are, or we go to Strahd's house, and he fucks us up there.
After
I
dinner,
would
yes.
much rather fight him not in his own lair.
It's a fair point. It's a fair point. I mean, yes, I don't think that. I don't think things get any easier for us when we go all the way to the castle to reach his dinner. Maybe we appease his pride for an extra day or two, but then we still have to come all the way back over here to find the card readings, and then make our way back to the castle. So, I'm in the business of him being more upset than he already is. I don't really care that much.
I mean, we are in a demi-plane controlled by what can arguably be described as a dread lord. He holds sway over this whole place. The sun is blotted out by his will. These people are oppressed and slaves of his dominion because of his evil. If we just traipse in there willy-nilly because we are willing to be antagonized and baited into this, we're fools. Now, the card reading, depending on how you bear witness to faith, how you cleave to that, perhaps a path has been laid out to us to equip us, to empower us, to embolden us, to be the agents of change in this place, to put an end to this evil for all time and save all the innocent or even potentially damned souls in this place. We cannot let our pride, our arrogance, our ego lead us into a blatantly baited trap. Fuck him. Fuck him. Let us empower ourselves. Let us embolden ourselves.
Amen.
So that we can end him for all time. End this evil undeath and set free all these damned souls in this horrible, gloomy place.
I'm sold. You have me convinced, yes. Fuck him. We don't go.
Fuck that guy. He sucks.
He can come to us.
He sucks.
Yes.
We came all this way to get some wine.
We're getting some wine. And look, if he wants to meet us that bad, I'm sure he will meet us. He's done so before on the road. He can do it again. So we're here to find cards and then the card reading and to deliver some wine, and we will do all of those things. And when we're going to go to the castle, you will have to be patient until then.
Ever get you some inspiration, bro? Very well done. Excellent
Yeah.
speech.
That was good.
Beautifully played.
I imagine, like, as Nissa's, like, trying to comfort Morel, as he's saying this, she just stands a little bit taller. Gets a little bit more like, yeah, okay.
Right.
Just in the woods going, fuck him! Fuck him!
Fuck him! Fuck him! Fuck me, is it?
Alright then,
All right.
let's go for wine.
All right. So this is we have about 1 hour left until the sun is too far dawn to really make any progress safely. So you do trek 1 final hour, and you know you're about time to rest. What's up, guys?
If we have buried him and we are moving on.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to cut over that. Yes, you do find a good spot. Put them in the ground.
Cover him up as we're leaving. Gotta check out the chalice.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Is kind of as everyone's kind of in front of him, he's just kind of muttering to himself.
Mm-hmm. You kind of look towards the chalice. It's a crystal chalice. It's not a gilded chalice. Like a beautiful crystal chalice.
Would I think it'd be worth anything?
You know how much expensive crystal is, so yeah, probably.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
And
Pour out the crimson.
Do we see him stroll over towards this chalice?
I would say you would, but it is so densely fogged and you only have 5 feet in front of you. If you wanted to hang back, it would be pretty easy to hang back and grab the chalice.
I don't see shit. All right, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
Walking, he's gonna kind of reach down, grab it,
dump it out. Okay. You have a crystal chalice.
Damn right. It's for dinner. That's fine. Yeah. All right, we'll push on, DM. Fuck it.
Push on for the final hour, and you.
Green X or no?
Yes, you will be able to get to the Green X. You did not short rest, so you're able to get to the Green X for your rest. It's right before, you have one more final push, 1 day to get to the Wizards of Wine. So you find an area to bed down for the evening. Do you want to stay on the main road? Do you want to dig into the woods and find a spot? Is the main question I have for you.
Guy can tiny hut.
Yeah, I can cast Liamon's tiny hut.
So let's just go a bit off the main road, I'd say. Let Guide prepare whatever he can for our evening, and if it is as safe as it's supposed to be, we should be fine for the night.
Tiny Hut's
Creatures
an
of
8-hour
Liamon's
spell,
size are
right?
Smaller.
Twilight 8-hour spell, yep.
Duration arrow spell.
Oh,
I
yeah.
create a
Dude,
10-foot
that's-
radius immobile
Tiny Hut's
dome
fucking
of
huge,
force
bro.
spirit
Tiny
that
Hut-
springs
yeah,
into
I was like, and it's normally only for bards and wizards, but
Yeah,
like, they get it for Twilight clerics.
Just 8 hours.
Yeah,
Wake up the next
so
day.
good. That's
Let's go.
sleeping
Yeah.
bag.
So everyone's
Alright.
kind of like clearing the area and like maybe
Yeah.
starting a fire. He's gonna kind of walk around in the radius and kind of rip off chunks of his wooden plating and just stick it into the ground. And that's like him, and then light the top of it so the smoke clears up. And eventually, when the spell's done, it's gonna like slowly, like a night sky, just come over. So it's transparent, so people can still see out. But you still get like a clear night. You see the stars, but no moon.
That's hard.
Okay.
Wow.
On the inside, it's at that
That's
clear sky.
awesome.
On the outside of the shell, what color do you want the outside of the shell to be?
Fucking description.
Fuck it, hand him out. Hand
It's
him
gonna
out.
be similar to match like the fog. So like
Okay.
that dark gray, but it's very like
Kind of grayscale.
So opaque, the right word, where you can't see through it.
Yeah, opaque, can't see
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. And with that spell, as he kind of finishes the spell in incantation, he is stuck inside Leoman's tiny hut, cannot leave, and the spell will end. But as you all can make your way in and out as you please, you all find some respite, find your way inside of the tiny hut. Protected from the elements, protected from any dangers outside of hut.
Outside. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll,
the
I'll
cool
first
ground
watch.
beneath your feet. You can first watch, yeah. So, for the sake of it, with a tiny hut, and because we have a whole day and I want to finish up getting to the Wizard of the Wine, your night goes pretty much uneventful. luckily being on the side of the road. There is a moment, Vern, you do hear kind of wolves howling in the distance, and you see a pack of these maybe 10 wolves kind of like marching kind of very stealthily going across the forest, and you can kind of see them. You dart them out. The fog does dissipate after some time, middle of the night, but you kind of track this pack of wolves. They don't seem to notice the hut, but they continue like marching along past your vision.
Sure.
So the night is very lively, but okay.
So
But-
this first one, or that's the whole
Yeah,
night.
so that's the whole night. It's the only eventful situation that happened tonight. As the night ends, you all awake on the third day of travel.
Quick question.
Yes.
Is everybody cured of lycanthropy?
Oh, this morning a guy
No,
can do
this
two
morning
more.
Wake up.
Thank you very much. Yes, let's cast those spells.
Successful
Yeah.
long rest, everyone. Yes.
Successful long rest, everybody. Yes.
Half hit dice back more if you didn't have full yet, because I didn't have fucking full yet. So.
Yeah.
Who
yeah. Long
else
rest, you got
needs
full
to be
hit points.
cured?
Me and
Karn and
the
Vern.
boot- and Karn, yeah.
Okay. I will cure Vernon first.
Thank you.
Okay.
And as I go to Karn, I'm going to cast the spell, but God wants to try and cork a bit of the, I guess, when I cast the spell on Vern and everyone before, it's a solid object that comes out of them. It's some sort of liquid, right? That stays and kind of looks alive.
Yeah. It looks like it's like a mixture of coagulated blood that kind of like comes out, and it seems almost alive, and then it just kind of dissipates.
When God pulls it out of Karn, he wants to
Mhm.
try to put it into an empty vial.
You
Jar
Oh, no.
2.0. Jar 2.0.
Don't
No.
guys,
motherfucker.
as you
We're not
You,
you have that-
motherfucker.
you have the thought, guys. You have the thought.
Damage to him for the rest of the campaign.
You have the thought, but you are smart. You realize when you cast the spell, it dissipates the curse. So all you would have is just coagulated blood. You wouldn't have hurt blood.
Yeah, less sucking it out, more like pulling it out.
Yeah, pulling out and destroying it.
For
So,
context.
That's why it
in the
stops
last-
moving,
In
it's
the
like it
last
destroys.
campaign, he was collecting so many heinous things and throwing
In a
it
jar,
into this
bro.
jar, where it literally
Jar
like,
to kill
the
Hallister.
jar would shake, would vibrate with the malignant evil that was fermenting in this horrifying jar.
He's building
Like,
a
I mean, it was just
mini-boss in his
like
pocket.
if you took that thing up, put like a minotaur's dick in it, and we're like, oh, some tendril would jump up and grab it and pull it in. You go, cork it. Oh,
Yeah.
it was just.
I could tell something was up by how you all reacted, so I put it
We
together.
were
pretty
like,
quick.
okay, so this fucking jar thing that he's cooking up is going to be the big bad evil for the whole campaign.
Yeah, that makes
You're
sense.
gonna think it's
It
it's
became
like,
sentient at the very end. It was
Yeah,
sentient.
that makes
It was
sense.
a sign.
100%.
yeah.
Would you like the list, Doyce? We're showing talent here.
Please post the list.
I'll read it after this.
in
Yeah,
chat
please.
so he can appreciate
Already
the
had
fucking,
it. That bitch is on my desktop.
Oh
your
my
fucking madness
God.
and craziness. Please post that so he can
Yeah.
appreciate. Just so he knows what he has to deal with. We need to preface Doyce so he knows what he's walking into.
Yeah, that's
I wanted.
Juniper's one of her favorite hits. Put it in the jar.
Put it in the jar. Put
Put
it in
it
the
in the jar.
Oh my
put it
God,
in the jar.
I
Oh,
have
Oh
it so-
goodness.
Okay.
So she
all
was
right.
the amazing bard that had song lyrics for so many of our encounters. It was brilliant. It was.
I forgot about so much of this stuff. This is so funny that it's all here. Anyways, speaking of that, dire troll anus.
Yes, that's the one that caught my eye. Was the dire troll?
Dire troll anus. Yep.
I don't know how you put a whole anus in a
Good
jar,
stuff.
but I mean, hey, fuck.
Hey.
Hey, you dice it up. You get some mush in there. It was a big jar. I literally was
Bro,
like
he
in
had to
game,
buy
like
two
where?
separate jars.
I need a
Joyce, you remember
glass
when I told
blower.
you, it's like, how do you do like with the different shops? I was like, I had to get a glass blower, and that's the reason he made me make a glass blower because he needed a bigger jar.
Someone who can contain that much evil in
Yeah,
one jar.
yes.
I was
fucked up.
really hoping I would get this lycanthropy cursed blood and the jar would start again.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I need something new. I need something good to put in there first.
yeah.
There'll be no more
That's
jars.
canon Aiden characters is just jars, man.
Always a jar somewhere.
All right, so second day, third day technically. I need weather for the day. See what your traveling is.
D100.
D100, yes sir. You did it?
I did the
Oh,
first
yeah.
one.
So yeah, peek and roll.
4.
All right, D100. 50.
50. Okay. With a 50, the fog has dissipated over the night. It's just an overcast day. Normal. There's no disadvantages or advantages. It's just a normal day. Good day for travel. Okay. So as you begin your trek southward, knowing that by nightfall you should be at the Wizards of the Wine. Let's go with 4 D20s. Aiden, just roll 4 D20s.
It's okay.
Guys, just
Okay.
so we can game plan.
Okay.
this.
That's cool.
Oh shit!
That's
God
sick.
damn.
Those are some high numbers.
We haven't
High
had
is
contact
always
with them at all
bad.
yet, right?
This is not good.
Who?
We're like, I'm saying, like the Wizards of the Winery people haven't been in contact.
Oh, you haven't seen any signs of like distress, like any carts on the side of the road, any scuffles, nothing like that.
I'm
Yeah,
just
the
thinking,
quest
you know,
is-
if it's vampires and we roll up there at night, it's going to be very difficult to fight them. So it might be advantageous to sleep that night outside of the Wizards of the Winery and then wait in the morning and we go in and then say hello.
Okay,
You could.
If we make it there tonight, I guess we'll see.
You could.
I mean,
Okay.
either way, I would just say, like, if it gets dark, let's not try to go
Yeah,
into like
like,
an
hold
area
out.
we don't know.
Hold out, rest, try to arrive in the morning type shit. Okay.
I mean, it's a smart play. It's a smart play.
we were
Good,
sent
right?
here because deliveries were stopped or interrupted, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
They
And
said,
no
hey,
word.
listen,
No
we haven't
word.
gotten delivery in a week or whatever, a few
Mm-hmm.
days. Can you go check on them? That was our
Yeah.
quest. So
It's their family too. I think he said like it's his father. Or
Mhm.
Yeah,
something.
it was.
yeah,
oh, wait.
it was a family business. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and they hadn't said anything, and they hadn't gotten new shipments, so he was concerned.
So I mean, obviously, we're going to be on high alert.
Mm-hmm.
There's something going on here, so I think we need to act accordingly based on that.
Okay. Okay. Kind of halfway, about middle day of your trek, you're kind of marching along. Kind of planning. I'm like, okay, we should probably like wait outside, so we don't have to go in at the middle of the night. You spot along the way. You spot a wolf trap. Its steel claws are caked with rust. You kind of see it off to the side. With your really good passive perception, you're able to catch this like wolf trap that's off to the side.
I can check it. I'll check it. I'll go over dim. Try not to trigger it or anything. And I'll just take like a look at the trap, see like if I can find out how recently it was set, if it's caught anything, if it looks to be like properly set, or if it's just like stuck out here for people, or more like this is actually for an animal.
Sure. Yeah, kind of taking a look at it. Being the ranger that you are, you can tell that this is like a hunting trap designed for like wolves,
Okay.
large wolves. As it doesn't seem human-like in any sense, but it's set in a way that like anything along the road would like snap it. It's not malicious intent, but like it's most likely for wolves or any type of dangerous beast that roam this land.
It appears to be what it appears to be a trap set for maybe dire wolves or regular wolves. But that could mean that we're in the presence, or at least in the vicinity, of someone who's hunting, which I suppose is maybe good news. People are living out here, or maybe close to here. So we go onward. Just be careful. Suppose watch your step along the way.
Yep. And then I need Britt, if you can roll 4d 20s for me.
Me.
Yeah.
And the
The
1,
second half of the day.
2, and the 3, and the 4.
Okay. Second half of the day.
Jeez.
16's okay. It's all good. Second half of the day is pretty uneventful. You don't spot anything kind of heinous or anything. I'll also need a D100. I'm sorry. Yeah, Joyce, roll a D100 for me.
Sure.
Oh, you did it? 55. Perfect. The day stays the same. Day stays the same. Actually, a light fog rolls in. It is a light fog.
Okay, we get in the winery, whether you like it or not, all right?
Yeah, you get into the winery. It is a light fog. A light fog does kind of roll over, kind of just messes with your vision just a bit.
As far as our approach time, like toward the end of the day, we should be reaching the winery today.
Yes, so you have an hour. According to where you are on the map, kind of discerning where you are, you can get a sense like you have an hour to reach the winery, and you have an hour left to travel.
You know about what time? Like what daytime? I guess what time of day it'll be when we actually reach like the winery.
It'll be the sun is setting as you reach the winery.
Setting. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So Con,
Alright.
about an hour left, at least according to the map, from what it looks like. It'll cost us more time technically, but we could stop here, just off the main path, and rest, and reach the winery tomorrow morning. If that's what we want to do. It's just we're cutting ourselves out of a day effectively, or 8 hours, I suppose. Or we could go tonight, brave it, but like Con said, if there's vampires in there, we're arriving at their working hours. I mean, that being said, if we're worried about the winery being in danger by something other than vampires, we probably should go as fast as possible. But if our concern is vampire spawn, which we know this place has in some capacity, we could wait. It could benefit us.
DM, at this point, how many days do we have left into the festival? And if we are even indeed going to this festival?
Yeah, about 5 days till the festival.
And it's 4 days back?
4 days back, yeah.
So, okay, so we need to reach it like today. Or tomorrow and leave tomorrow, pretty much.
Yeah.
If we decide to go there, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll of course, if we're trying to make the festival, so we can either see what's going on tonight, maybe even scout. We don't have to, I suppose, fully approach. Just take a look around the vicinity, see what's going on. Maybe, or we could wait till tomorrow. But then, if we do that, wait till tomorrow, we'll need to leave tomorrow. So if the battle is brutal, if there's something going on here, well, suppose again, or we could sack the festival and throw a towel.
Kind of Irina's like, I mean, we could definitely sack the festival. It's just another. Apparently, it happens every week. If we realistically,
I don't know that we'll be necessarily welcome back into the Lucky with open arms if they find out who let out the. Again, you remember.
Yeah.
Yes.
But anyway,
that festival's not even in our purview. If they do figure out,
yeah, we're kind of constricting ourselves for no reason. We don't have to go to the festival by any means. I mean, it's just a festival.
Yeah.
We'll catch the next one. We could rest, or we could go take a look this evening. I say, at the very least, maybe we just scout this evening. Maybe we do better arriving at night. Maybe we could gain something from this. And if it looks like, again, if it's our best judgment to wait, no shame in resting and trying it in the morning.
Okay.
If we're content with that, I don't want to make the call, but if we are, DM, yeah, we'll approach.
Gonna make approach
enough to then let a couple of us maybe get close enough to see if maybe we can find what's going on.
Sure. As you make your way down the path, get a feel that you got about an hour left to travel. After about a half mile more down the road, you realize that the road becomes less of a road, but a muddy trail that kind of meanders through the woods.
Mm-hmm.
It ascends after a while until the trees part, revealing a mist-shrouded meadow. The fog kind of overtaking most of it, so you can't see its vastness. But you do see that the trail splits. You see one branch that would head west into this valley, and the other leading south to a more wooded area.
Mm-hmm.
You see a wooden signpost at the intersection of these 2 points that points westward, and it reads Vineyard.
Is there a direction for the other way? No.
No.
It just says vineyard. Okay. Well.
It says Vineyard's pointed that way.
We're going to the vineyard, right? That's where we're going?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Okay. As you make your way down to the vineyard, you start to see an unpainted fence that blindly follows this trail, which skirts north of a sprawling vineyard. before bending south towards a stately building. The fog takes on ghostly forms as it swirls between the neatly tended rows of grapevines. Here and there, you see rope-handed half-barrels used for hauling grapes. North of the trail is a large stand of trees, and you notice a man wearing a dark cloak and cowl stands at the edge of the tree as he notices you and he beckons you forward.
Well, it appears our rival's not going to notice. Let's, I think we approach. I mean, he's beckoning us forward. He could have surprise attacked us if he wanted to. Let's see why we don't.
What were the names of the people involved in this? We met one of them at the
Martikovs. Yeah,
the Martikovs. Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to find the names.
Okay.
Danica. Forget the guy's name. They had some kids.
Mm-hmm.
I think something like that.
Yep.
Hail, Lord Martikov.
You say that? Oh yeah. I think do I have a backdrop of the winery? Oh shit.
Where's that photo at, D?
Yes. I do. Oh, I'm fucking good, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
right,
fucking good. Oh, I'm good.
Ooh, that's perfect.
Oh, I'm fucking good.
That's my boy.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Hold on. Let me put that on the stream. Yep, that's.
Yeah, looks really peaceful and nice. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Very inviting.
Yeah, very inviting.
But as you approach and you kind of say, "Hail, Lord Martikov," he kind of looks towards you. How do you know my name?
That's good. That's good news. Well, off to a good start.
We have been sent here by a member of your family from, was it Valaki?
Valaki.
Who sent you?
So and so.
Danica, right?
Danica.
Oh, really?
They have not heard from you from an extended period of time and had concerns of your safety and charged us to come here and make sure that you are all right and that all is well here at the vineyard.
Well, I'm glad someone cares enough about us to come searching for us. But yes, currently me and my family are here safe, but it has been troublesome.
What's the problem?
Well, how much do you know of my family?
The whole Were Raven stuff. We were briefed on that loosely, not much. I don't want to assume anything. We were sent on a favor to help transport some wine back and make sure you all were okay. Yes, we were told a bit about the Were Raven lineage and the whole standing against Strahd, I hope, right?
Yes. It seems that you have been trusted, so I suppose I can trust you all. Yes, we are Were Ravens, we are the keepers of the feather. A group here. We have been under attack for many a night. Evil druids and the creatures that they keep, these blight, strange wooden creatures that they have control over.
They come nightly to attack the winery, you said?
Yes.
I think we saw something like that, actually, a few days back.
We came across a druid.
Yeah, druid and some blights of sorts. There's more over this way, then. Is it many of them? A few, or...?
They come in many numbers, more and more each night. They have forced me and my family to take refuge in the woods. We can't even live in our own homes.
It's been
how many druids lead this attack against you?
Multiple. 3, 4. Hard to tell.
It's been no easy trek here. They're arriving day after day. Do you know where they're coming from? They must be nearby. They have to be, I suppose.
I'm not sure where they come from.
Well,
are they there now?
Perhaps,
yes.
Lord Venator, with your excellent tracking abilities, you can follow them to their campsite.
Yes, I suppose
Allow
we
us
could
to ambush and attack them. unseen.
Oh, you said there's some within your winery now.
I'm sure of it, yes.
Oh, how many people are in your home or are under your employ that require a safe place to stay? Is it a small number? Is it 10?
It is me and my 4 family members here. My eldest son, Adrian. My youngest son, Elvir. My oldest daughter, Stefania. And then Stefania's husband, Dag.
You say bag?
Dag. There's 5.
So
in total.
in total there's 5 people. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not so bad. Like 20 people we need.
No,
Okay.
no.
So
they're all-
she
they're
doesn't
all-
say that.
They're all safe. Like in the woods with you, they're okay. They're not in the winery.
You kind of notice as you're kind of looking behind them, they're kind of like peeking out from the wood. They're kind of keeping headed. They're wearing like dark hooded clothes, like raincoats. And they're kind of like keeping to the back, letting Davian speak.
To my understanding, the winery right now has no one in it that needs to be saved, and is just full of people who need to be removed. From what I'm getting from this.
Yes.
Well, that much is in our purview for work. That's pretty straightforward. We can probably manage that. I don't know that will fix the problem, though, unless we find out where these druids are coming from, ultimately.
Right, but at least you'll be able to deliver barrels of wine. We have 3 barrels in the loading docks ready to go.
Sure. Okay.
Go where?
Milwaukee, right?
To Valaki, yes. We have deliveries to Valaki. We have deliveries to Valaki, and Valaki.
What about Kresk? We were going to head northward, perhaps after this. Do you have anything that goes that way? We could maybe use that as a pretense to arrive to the city.
You could take a bottle, yes. You can take a barrel of wine to Kresk. I haven't had a shipment there in a while.
I mean, that's more than enough reason. Again, we're here to help you, just looking to see what we could do afterwards. I suppose thinking about afterwards doesn't do us any good now. So, this is your place, of course. How would you recommend we go about it? We can, of course, simply storm the winery and see if we could clear out the folk within.
That would be most helpful.
Anything we should know? Anything you recommend?
He kind of describes like the layout. There is a cellar. That could be there hiding. We have an upstairs, the stables. I have 2 horses there. But mostly just the kegs of barrels, the kegs of wine in the center, the fermenters.
I see.
So, a quick question. At this point, do you have control of this winery, this area, the house, the manse, everything? Or is it overrun with monsters and you are hiding to try and survive as best?
We are hiding to survive. We have no give to the winery. We have been overrun.
Essentially, you have been conquered by these monsters.
Correct. Maybe run out, but
So, if we were to conquer those that have conquered you, and restore you to your rightful place,
right?
How would you reward us for that? Would you perhaps swear fealty to our cause and the cause of all good people here in Barovia against the Dreadlord, the scourge that is
Strahd.
He who currently rules this place?
Right, yes. Well, our
Strahd von Zarovich.
Our objectives align. So yes, we would aid you in your quest to fight Strahd. As we would.
No need for fealty or anything, right? Just allies.
No, fealty. Yeah, yes, fealty. Yes.
No need for that.
No fealty. Yeah. No. Silence.
And allegiance.
Nothing of conquest. He has conquered
and allegiance.
I have conquered much.
We can conquer the winery. We will conquer the winery.
He said allegiance. He said it.
That allegiance will take. Unless anyone
don't worry about the
druid,
he's fine. The ranger, he's fine. Yeah.
Any other questions about the plan going forward? From my understanding, and I mean, I don't mean to rush this. It's just if we're going to make a play, we might as well. We're going to try to take the winery back, and we can approach stealthily and get a view, and maybe make a plan once we actually kind of see. But that's what it's looking like. If everyone on board with that, that's here. We have Irina with us. as well. Let's not forget.
Right.
We don't know how dangerous it's going to be within there. We're going into where these people are. Is everyone okay with that plan?
Memory, when we fought these, were there particular because it happened only a few days ago, right?
Yes, it's only been the blights themselves were made of plants. So fire, I think, was pretty good. I think
that's what I was going to ask. Do we remember what their vulnerabilities were?
Yeah, I can stabbed to death.
Yeah, they also got stabbed to death by Khan. It's true. Well, most things are not immune to that. But once we get near, I have an ability. I can try to perceive and learn more about them specifically. So if there's anything different here, I can take some time. If we go in quietly and we get a chance to look around. Beyond that, with the knowledge we have now, yes, the blights, the plant creatures, I think, took damage fine, and fire seemed to be more effective. The druid, I think, was simply a crazed man. I think
just a crazy person.
Yeah, I think that was it. So I mean, as far as we know, with what we know, I mean, we could handle these creatures, but the sheer amounts, and if there's anything else in there we're not aware of, we have to be very careful going in and make sure we're all prepared.
Vernon.
Yes.
Grandson, I do like your plan of burning people and burning the trees. But you are not getting the Molotov cocktail again. I am giving it to somebody else.
That's fair. No, that's fair. and I understand that. I won't hold that against you, Babushka. I made a mistake.
Now, I do think that we should teach the were-ravens how to make the Molotov cocktail, just like I did in the old country. That way they can defend themselves against these druids. But not druids, crazy druids, tree druids, whatever they be. Yes,
honestly,
yes.
I mean, not a bad idea. The only thing, I suppose, worth mentioning, also important, Molotov cocktails and fire in general, since we know they're immune to that. If I'm not mistaken, most of this building is made of wood, as is the casks of wine, which is alcohol in some capacity. We might need to be careful if they intend to use this winery ever again. So
that's right. Trying to restore the winery, not
so
destroy the winery.
That is not alcohol. It is juice. It is juice. Alcohol burns going down. That is sweet.
True.
Do not put wine in the same place as my alcohol.
Good point. The juice, at any point, all of it might be a bit flammable. So we'll have to be careful, I think, upon our approach. That's really all I mean. But I suppose the question remains: do we want to rest here for the day and approach tomorrow morning with some light, or do we want to use the cover of night, approach now, see if we can maybe see what's going on, get a leg up, make a plan? Maybe even attack tonight if everyone's feeling up to it. I really don't mind it.
Let's try to figure out what can of beans we are about to open up.
Okay.
Then maybe after we make that visual adjustment, then maybe we can what's the word I'm trying to fucking say? Reassess. That's the word.
Reassess situation. Understood.
Vernon, I love your idea of scouting ahead, and then when it turns dark, we light up the sky with our Molotov cocktails and bring order to this place.
It's mostly right.
I can see this going poorly.
Mostly right. Yes, okay. As far as scouting goes, unless anyone has any other ideas, actually, I think I'm out of spell slots. Never mind. I was going to say, I can communicate with animals. I could look through animals' eyes. We could send in other things, but I think I'm lying to you. So maybe we just go in person and take a look around.
Okay. If you're trying to make your way, you can stealthily make your way up to the winery itself.
The question
if you guys
are we
want to.
all going?
Hold on. I got an idea. Why don't I can turn myself into a little critter and do some scouting on myself?
That's a good idea. I don't think with you though.
Well,
I think but then maybe two more.
We could do animals and stuff like that, but we are trying to ambush druids.
I'm
not sure how their interaction are with just every rinky-dink animal.
It's fair.
But from my limited experience of the wild druid and kind of
they may know
morale,
they know something's up.
I'm not. Can you just willy-nilly see an animal and try to communicate with it? Even if you are an animal and they start talking to you, how well are you going to be able to
just say I'm an animal?
Not be.
Right.
I'm just a cute little mouse with a
ideally,
little mushroom hat.
Ideally, with a glowing belly.
even in animal form, the plan is in truth to not be seen at all. We don't know that they might recognize quickly an animal that's not from this location. They've lived here assumedly all their lives. I mean, beyond all that, though, I think only a few of us should go. Trevor wears plate, Nymphony, the armor, no need in bringing it. I think we keep some of us who are allowed to here. The plan is not to attack right now. Possible just to take a look around. As an added note, whatever spells and abilities we use here, we're using them for the night, which means we're probably either not attacking tonight or we're counting those out for the battle. So just be aware. But say just a few of us go to take a look.
I can. You guys are loud as shit.
Carl's pretty quiet. I like to think of myself as pretty quiet.
I can go too if we wait 10 minutes.
We have 10 minutes, sure.
I can just become the ground.
Well, I can't do that, so...
That takes care of you, nobody else, but all right, yeah.
Well, yeah, I think that's fine. Maybe Con Guide and me, if everyone's content with that, we just go and take a look briefly. Again, the plan is not to get in any battle, not to cause any trouble. Look around, and if you are seen at any point, get out. The plan is not to engage in any way at all.
Okay.
All right.
With that being said, those of you that are wishing to head to the winery as stealthily as possible, I need stealth checks from you guys.
And as we're getting ready, maybe like a call sign. Like a call sign if something goes really wrong, so make a noise, something that we know is, okay, something really bad, we need to jump into action.
Can I ritually cast meld into stone and become one with the ground?
You know shit's gonna go wrong.
I was just gonna say.
It'll fucking disappear into the fog.
Because it says you step into stone objects or a surface large enough to fully contain your body. I imagine the ground is very large. And I can
But
kind
it
of
is not made of stone.
Not made of stone. Yes, stone.
But it says
that shit.
you step into a stone surface or a surface large enough to contain your body. Not it. It has to be stone
It's
and.
a simulation
There-
of gravel.
There is a spell.
So
Is that the same spell I'm thinking of? There's a spell like Earth Glide or some weird shit.
Yeah.
It's not a spell, it's an ability.
Oh, from
That's like Earth Elementals.
yes, Earth Elementals.
Glide.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm thinking of.
So
it's like a
If
racial
you want
thing.
to, if I imagine as intended, if you want to rule that it has to be stone, it does say meld into stone, but as written it says or.
Earth
So
Glide,
I'm not sure.
But I don't like. I think. Are you trying to travel through it? Because
Yeah, I can-
Through it, you just sort of meld into it.
No, it says you remain. It said using your movement, you step into the stone at a point you touch. Nothing in your presence remains visible. While merging the stone, you can't
Yeah.
see, but you can
I
hear
don't think
sounds.
you're able to move. I think that's just like
you can use your movement. Oh, where you?
No.
get out of it.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like that's a spell for like melding into the stone to rest. Like you dip into the stone and like you can't be
Yeah,
hit
yeah,
in the
right.
I should
ground.
trust the cleric who played Ostis for.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
My bad. You right.
It's like a good hiding spell. Like if
Yeah,
you're
to hide.
hiding in a dungeon and like you're chasing down a hallway and you don't know what to do, you just meld into stone. They run past you and you pop out and run the other way.
I think someone was going to say something before we took off, but before I roll this, anyone have any spells, something quick use that would maybe make this go
Stealthing
smoother?
easier.
Yeah, I'm making sure before I roll this dice that I'm making sure that we don't have anything in our pockets that would make this stealth roll higher.
where's
No.
the rest of us hanging out? Are we like maybe gaining information with the family, or are we just dicking around in the?
You tell me where you guys going. Are you staying by the Martikovs because that's a distance away from the vineyard itself, the winery, or are you rolling up like 100 feet, 150 feet from the winery? Like, what are you guys doing? You guys need to tell me what you're doing.
Visually confused about this plan. So those the 3 or 4 stealthy people,
Mhm.
y'all are fanning out, and then what do we do who aren't doing that?
That is a fantastic question. You could treat with the Martikovs, or if you're like shit might go down, you could pull up and then like we're going to stay back, but we're on like standby. I think it's your choice. The plan is not to fight, but like Karn said, shit just might go south. And if you're not here, you're not here. Like, we have to just run.
I think maybe
I
what
don't think we should stay all the way back. I think we should half the distance somehow.
Yeah, because like what I'll say right now is like the vineyard where you guys are with the Markovs is like a quarter mile away from like the vineyard itself. Like it's a far distance.
Talking about
So you're gonna-
cross-country type.
Yeah, like, you can see. Well, I mean, honestly, you really can't even see with the fog.
I would think once we get to the main
Oh, yeah.
building, like this picture shows, like you guys would spread out along like that fence that runs along the building, just to be like spread out, not in one clump, but still close enough to the building you can act. As we sneak in through the property and start, checking out what's actually moving around in the buildings and stuff like that.
Okay.
All right. So what I need to know, just for the sake of it, I need to know how far away the people that are not approaching the winery are.
Is the photo an accurate representation of? Is it just like what the building looks like, or is there a fence that runs?
It's just what the building. It looks like what the building looks like, and there is a fence that like kind of outlines the property. It's like
Is it like right next to the building, like this is, or is it farther back?
No, it's maybe 40 feet from the building.
And then there are trees. How far away from the fence?
Like 100 or so feet away.
Oh
wow.
wow!
So it's like if there's a chance that if something is looking out of the winery building where we are, they could just see us talking with Lord Mordekov.
No.
Right now
the
we're far away.
It's foggy, so you can't even see.
I see.
But
I would say
we can see
I would
roughly.
not feel comfortable being greater than 90 feet away from the home. No greater than. Like 60 feet, I think we could get there in a dash, but that also we might compromise their position, unless anybody else has better suggestions.
I would even say further back to the tree line that's 100 feet away. Because how far can we see? It's a light fog, right? Or is it heavy fog?
Light fog, so 30 feet in front of you.
We can only see 30
So
feet
we
in front of
can't
us.
see.
But
Does out of character. Nobody has anything that we can do, right? Like
everyone.
cool. I'll keep that in mind when we level up. Got it.
Oh man, this is funny, guys.
Great.
I mean, if the fog's 30 feet visibility, then you guys can get 30 feet away from where we need to be.
This is
Yeah,
true.
we can sneak up to the
I think
fence.
you guys just like property line, like leave the Martikovs, come the quarter mile property line. Don't be like don't be in it, because if the fight breaks out, we're gonna like rush out to you anyway. And yeah, you might be far, but then you're still like in combat distance of hundreds of feet, which will work. It's just like it sucks, but you're like we're not on each other. But I mean, you'll be on standby, which is still close enough.
Okay. Yeah. All right. If now that I forgot that there was fog. Yeah. 30 feet. Quasi fanned out enough where we're not clumped, but we have eyes on each other as we're observing.
And Karn and
It's the
Vernon
end
are
of the day.
sneaking up. Who has the worst stealth?
I have a plus.
Okay.
7.
So at the end of the day, I rolled weather again.
Okay.
It's lower, so it goes to the fog dissipates as you get to the winery.
Oh, well, for
to make it
fuck's
easier.
sake.
To make it easier on you guys. And
Not the whole
make it
fucking
easier
plan. We'll
on
throw
me.
it up.
Grab the plan. There's no fog. It's just overcast day, but it is getting dark. So
Sure.
so you know.
Okay.
Got it.
Cover of darkness. That's fine. I have a plus 7. Karn, I'm pretty stealthy.
Plus
I don't know who's worse.
With what? 11?
11.
I am
Oh, wow.
less stealthy than Karn for sure.
Stealth is a form of dex check, right?
And ability
Really?
check. Yeah, dex check.
Okay, I will cast Enhance Ability on Vernon Cat's
Fucking
Grace.
go.
You have an advantage on dex checks, and you don't take fall damage from 20 feet.
Let's go. I'll take it. I'll
Or
take it.
less, it's incapacitated. But
Okay, so I need stealth checks from everybody, and then
Yep.
the two groups will be the different groups of stealthing. Different group roles, I
So-
guess.
I'm gonna dismount Karnak.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up Irina and put her on Karnak.
Hops on top.
Tell her, stay here. If
I would
something-
appreciate that. Yeah, don't want to be an F.
something foul should befall us, he will turn and flee. At that point, you will need to command him where you want him to take you.
Understood.
If
Let's
you do
let's
so,
not
we'll-
have anything foul happen. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, true.
It is
Also,
our hope, yes, but failing
And-
that, the last thing we'll try to ferry you to safety.
Make it to Crest as soon as I can. Okay.
I'm telling
And-
Anthony, yeah, listen to Irina. Keep her safe. Watch her. If she says something, you do it.
Yeah. All right. So the
Before we
first gentleman.
God is gonna give her his crossbow and bolts.
Nice.
You seem to not want to get up close, and I respect that.
Good.
Here you go.
She takes it and she's just like, I will use this phone. Thank you. All right, so for our first group, Vernon, 23, Guide, 11, Karn, 29. Okay, pretty stealthy bunch of gentlemen.
Oh, I'm not
For the
sneaking up.
secondary group, you're not sneaking up. It's only you two?
No. Yeah, it's only those two.
I didn't even
I
look
can't-
at
I thought I could move through the stone. I can't. I'm not.
No. Okay, so Vern and Karn, super stealthy boys. The rest of you guys, I need just Trevor and Babushka, a stealth check.
And then while they're rolling that, as far as like time-wise, DM, how long? Let's say from where we like depart.
Oh my
how
god!
long would it take us?
Wow. Look at
That's not
this
that
shit.
bad. That's not bad.
Not bad.
How long would it take us to reach like the winery, stealthing up, like from where we're like approaching? So I can have like so they know if like they've been gone too long type shit. So I can tell them like, yo, 10 minutes. It's fucked up.
Well, I think what did they? If I'm mistaking something, it's good. Y'all are gonna follow behind them. It's just maybe like 100 feet ish out, 60 feet ish out. That's what I remembered.
These are.
Yeah, until you get close enough to the winery. So you're gonna be 60 feet away from. So not far. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, no, if
they're gonna be right behind you, but you guys are pushed ahead, and they're
Gotcha.
gonna hang back a good ways.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they're right on you guys.
Okay.
Okay, so 7, 14, 10, 11, 15. Okay, well, all right. So, as you approach, situated in the midst of the vineyard, the winery is an old 2-story stone building with multiple entrances. Thick ivy covering every wall and iron fencing along its roofline. The trail ends at an open loading dock on the ground. You see a wooden stable of more recent construction is attached to the side of the winery, next to the loading dock. West of the winery is a crumbling well and an old wooden outhouse. As you approach, you two gentlemen.
Okay.
The rest of y'all are kind of about 60 feet away. You're at the fence line. You've allowed them to progress through like the open court area towards the winery.
How far are we from like winery proper building?
You can be however close you want to be.
Yeah,
Kind of like in that open area.
I want to pull up on it. I want to like see somebody. I want to see what's going on in there.
Sure. You roll up in close to the winery itself. There's at the you see the loading dock out in the front. You kind of see like the doors that lead inside. Kind of taking a look around. You can make a perception check to kind of see if you see anybody, anything. There's like not an open concept, but like you see the large barrels of wine, kind of like the mixers where you mash the wine itself. They kind of open to the air. You can kind of see into that area. But besides that, there are closed doors behind. Or the front door is closed. That's all you can see currently. The doors to the stable are closed. But you do kind of hear whinnying from horses on the inside.
Can I approach the doors to the stable and quietly check them, see if they're unlocked, openable?
Sure. Kind of taking a kind of stealthy approach towards the stable and kind of checking the latches. They just seem to be like wooden latches that are closed. You can easily kind of push the latch open to open the doors.
I want to do that.
Okay. Kind of open the latch, kind of pull the doors open. And you see the whinnying of two riding horses, kind of in the stables behind the wooden kind of like gates to their like stable itself. They kind of whinny and whine as they see anybody.
Yeah.
They kind of see somebody. They kind of whinny and kind of get out of hand as they kind of see somebody.
Can I use my primeval awareness ability to like innately communicate with them? They recognize me as a kindred spirit. I want to communicate with them simple ideas. I want to be like, calm down, like it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
And
hurt
as
you.
they kind of whinny, they kind of just the excitement of seeing anybody. They see you and they kind of relax a bit. They kind of nod and just they see, they feel that you're okay. You're not here to hurt them.
Okay. I can also learn whether they've been affected by magic and like their basic emotional state. Are they like in danger? They feel like they're scared? Are they like under any spells? Or are they just trying to chill?
They're not under any spells. They feel there's just worry, I guess. They're tense.
Okay. And does this stable room like lead into the winery proper at all, or is it just like this is contained?
It's contained to the side. It's next to the loading dock itself.
Gotcha. I guess I'll search the stables then. If this is kind of like a dead end area.
Yeah.
I'll
search inside and stuff
for like anything of note, any signs of passage.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Let's see here. Let's see here. Why? Call. Okay, it's kind of looking inside. You see, kind of the wood is made of.
I just know there's a magical bow hidden in here somewhere, DM.
No, it's there. It's got to be.
I'm gonna find it.
Yeah. Just kind of looking around. You don't really seem to notice anything. You just see the 2 draft horses here. A stable, like a little bit of food up on the side.
Is Karn with me?
Karn would be with you, yeah. I think, unless otherwise.
I say I kind of want to let them out. Like to safety. I know that's stupid. It might cause attention, so I won't. But I want to. I want you to know that I want to let them loose.
Yeah. I mean, letting them go, like, seem bright, but most likely what's going to happen is they're going to go cause problems and get killed by something.
Right. That's why you're my conscience. That's why you're here. Right. Okay. We'll turn around. Leave the stables quietly. And I guess I'll close the door. Quietly close the door behind me again.
Quietly latch the doors. Kind of letting the horses know, like, we'll be back. Yeah, kind of latch the doors. Close it.
Horses are okay. That's good. That's information. We'll take that.
Information.
How far from the winery are we now? Like stables, and then how close is like?
You're here. You're right on top of it. It's the winery's.
What doors and windows, I guess, are our options as far as like approach?
Approach-wise, immediately from the stables, you can see into the loading area. You see a coach already there. Coach is inside. It's kind of opened already, roughly. And then you can continue going, east down the winery itself.
The coach area would lead into winery if we were to continue through that direction, pretty much.
You could think so, yeah. If there is a door access to it, yeah.
We'll try it, DM. Head that way. Take a look around.
As you all enter inside the loading dock, our second group, that is a couple about 60 feet away, you guys, as you're kind of watching, kind of see Karn and Karn and Vern moving along. They enter the stables, you hear the whinnying of horses, kind of moving out, and they start to move into the loading dock area. I would say Guide and Morel, most of you guys have pretty good passives. Let me see here. Guide 17, Morel 17. Yeah, you two. You notice.
18 now.
18? Oh yeah, you guys leveled up. I'll have to fix that. Anyways, You guys hear the rustling of dead vines kind of like around you. As you kind of like look to see what the hell's going on, you see inhuman shapes beginning to emerge from the vineyard itself. Through like the rows and rows of vines, you see these shapes start to move. Their limbs like cracking and breaking as they're beginning to trudge through like the mist, and you see so many of these wooded blight creatures emerging from the surrounding vineyard as they make their way rather quickly. Kind of this swarm of plant and twigs start to swarm through the vineyard as they're making their way, and they're making their way quickly.
Making towards the vineyard or
towards the winery itself, and you guys are right next to the winery.
So they all. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Mel.
I was just gonna do the kind of. I think that we need to make a decision right now where we're gonna go, because there's something coming right now, and there seems to be quite a lot about them, and we need to do something.
So we're kind of like in. I'm gonna assume some type of like bow-like horseshoe.
Here,
Oh,
let me just go ahead and do this.
Go and show us, man.
Let me go ahead and put a tactical map out just so you guys can see what's going on.
Here we go, ladies and
Tactical
gentlemen.
map.
All right,
Let me go ahead and get a little tactical map here.
Oh fuck! Where
Depending
the fuck are
upon
we
what
even
the
at?
orientation is,
All
if
right.
we are behind them, we just chase everybody in. But all right,
I can drag you guys out, right?
let me
Can
see.
you
Let
guys
me
see?
Yeah, on the right side we have like a gray version of the outside winery and like the corner. And I
Yeah.
guess maybe the left side's like black.
Like a
Yeah, I did black that out.
blacked out version of
Yeah, I blacked out that version. But yes. So, I don't like that it's like super gray. Can I make it like not as gray?
Like fog of war? Like what is that?
Yeah, it's a fog of war.
Fog
Oh,
of
okay,
war
okay.
or the layer thing?
Can't see
Yeah.
our characters. Like,
Gave
you
it
I
like
can't
can see that. I can see my
Yeah.
health bar, but I
Yeah.
can't see the token.
I only see one thing's health bar.
Hold on, let me see. Give me a second here.
I see one health bar, and I
Yeah,
think
I
it's
see a health
mine.
bar.
Based on the hit points and the armor class, I'm pretty sure it's mine.
Let me see. Oh, maybe. Hold on. You know what? It might be lighting, reveal area. Does this do anything? Nope. Map. Does this do anything? Nope.
Nope.
Nope. That has nothing to do with the layers. Lovely. Love that.
I see some tracks and
That's me. That's me.
saw
fucking-
Vernon for a second. Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
Okay, I see everyone and everything right now. Yeah.
You see everyone and everything?
No, we
Yep,
just-
even the left
Not
side.
everything,
Not
just
everything. There's
I just see
a
our party.
circle.
What? Mine's all black.
on pitch black screen.
What the
no.
fuck?
You can't see in the dark.
Well, hold on.
You
Do
said
you have
permanent
dark
darkness.
vision? Do you have dark
Oh, it's
vision?
'cause I have no.
Ah, maybe
it's
that's what it is.
If you have no dark vision, you're in the dark and you don't see shit.
Got it.
The sun's setting. It's an
I have,
active sunset.
I have
you know?
crazy dark vision, Chris, and I can see everything.
Okay, that's it. That is an issue then.
You know,
Okay.
I probably should have guys
I see within a circle. Yeah, I see within a
Okay.
circle.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
everything.
move
Do not
y'all
see
out the
everything.
way.
Cover your eyes.
But he's a Twilight character. He should
he would see-
everything in dark.
Let's see
vision.
the left. So the right side of the map
See
is
that
a,
side.
yeah. So the right side of the map is like a zoomed out version of the winery,
okay.
and then the left side is like the interlayers of the
Gotcha,
winery itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so listen.
So I know there's an ancient green dragon hiding.
Yeah, you saw the ancient green dragon.
Oh,
You
You
saw
see
it.
it right ahead.
So for the sake of this, because we're ending here, you guys are maybe 60 feet on the outskirts of this kind of like area, and behind you and all around you, you see and hear this swarm. Think of like World War Z swarm of these blights.
No.
I'm talking. You see 40 to 50 of these creatures like swarming through the vines. Like it's so many of them. So you have a decision to make. What are you guys doing? Are you running through the vineyard? Are you holding your ground? What are you doing?
Are they coming after them, or just like they're just approaching the winery?
It seems like they're approaching the winery itself.
Gotcha,
Yeah,
okay.
The
I
whinny
say-
of the horses has alarmed them that something is going on, so they're swarming into the winery.
Shit. So I think Nissa is like instinctively like keeping her eyes on the prize while running backwards.
Okay.
And then maybe whoever's near her should be like, should we? I mean, should we let the others know? They're coming fast. They are very fast. So,
Very, very fast.
walking back, I think, I don't know. I think Brittany would yell, "Oh my god!" I don't think Nissa would do that.
I think
Any other,
I think being inside or having my back up against something where there's other things coming at me might feel confident, even though on the inside there might be more scary things. I think just the sheer numbers of what's coming at me, I'm gonna want to go into the winery, or at least towards my fellow compatriots.
Okay.
I get closer
Guys,
to the
grabbing that shield, grabbing that long sword. The more we keep out here, the less they have to deal with.
Best of luck.
fight. There.
All right, so with that being said, I'll give you guys the week to decide what the fuck you're gonna do.
I would give you the week.
Because I am not lying to you. There are like 30, 40, 50 is not an exaggeration. There is a swarm of these blights.
Blights. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And Karn and Vern do not know what's coming. They are silently moved in.
Kind of nice.
They don't know they're coming, but the blights know something's in there probably.
Yeah. They're the Winnie horses, man. Hey, it's gonna be something, man.
Yeah. All right.
It's gonna be something.
Do we know how saucy blights are? Is there a religion, nature, arcana?
You've encountered needle blights before. They're not very crazy.
Okay.
They're dangerous in numbers, but there are evolutions of blights that are much more difficult. Guys, I'll let you know right now. This fight is a hard one. It's designed to be a hard one.
Ain't no werewolf. Ain't no werewolves. Come on.
It's a
the werewolf encounter.
It's a little. I think it's more. I think because there's like.
Yeah, no, it's.
I think there's three encounters that are like in the Curse of Strahd that are just like, and every Reddit is like, this is ridiculous.
It's,
like, this,
I'll tell you what,
it's
bro.
one of them. This is one of them.
This is one of them.
The coffin shop's one too. That shit's fucking.
The coffin shop one.
Bro.
This one was another one.
Fuck with the coffin shop. We're like, fuck that shit.
Yeah, you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Believers always get paid. We can make a plan. We got it.
You got it. I got it.
It's good.
We can make it work.
We're gonna
Be
make
great. So you're gonna make it work.
Okay.
All right. So speaking of which, next week, Tuesday, the 23rd, is our next session. Is that okay with everybody? Everybody good for next week?
23rd sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Please, sir, may I have another?
Fantastic. So next week, this is gonna be a long fight
The
again.
siege on the winery.
It's
Oh,
siege, another siege, bro. So buckle in.
Let's go.
It'll be
So
intense.
buckle in.
Go!
I'm
Why do
excited.
I have third level spells for a fight?
After this, level
This
six,
is meant-
level six,
man.
it's
The
coming.
werewolves, the fucking crows, scarecrows, and now this. This is the third fight.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. You'll have them eventually, bro. Third level spells for clerics are always saved. You gotta save those juicy ones, man.
Yeah.
That's where the juiciness is.
Good shit.
That's where you get that revivify shit that you don't have.
Yeah.
to fucking-
I have third level spells. Just no slots.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Hey, you better come up with a diamond. I don't know. You ain't revivifying nobody without no diamonds. That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a good
We
point.
broke as a joke up in
Yeah,
this
y'all
podcast.
broke as hell in this place.
Nobody got money.
Just me. You can use that shit on me.
All right, guys. So with that being said, till next time. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys. Excellent fucking session. Y'all killed it. A lot of slogging and grinding, but we are here at the Wizards of the Wine. It's gonna be a tough one, but I believe believers get paid. So
Damn right. Damn right.
until next week, hope y'all have a fantastic week. Stay healthy. Stay happy. Much love from up above. Love, peace, and wizard grease. Catch y'all later. Ciao.
Everybody.